Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath. Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
I wish my refund hurry up so I can have a taxitude.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
I'ma be like, let me get 20 on pump 3.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Matter of fact, make it 25, and yes, I would like to donate to the March of Dimes, so ring me up that Coke and candy bar 2 for $2.22 deal where $1 goes to March 2. Oh, and ring these Skittles up for my kid too. And when the cashier tells me to have a nice day, I'm gonna be like, no ma'am, you have a blessed day, sugar.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Pull down my shades like Kim Kardashian, smile like Gabrielle Union.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Flip my bundles like Nicki Minaj and queen out the door like Beyonce.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Goofy face, goofy face, goofy face, heart, 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 muscle, muscle, muscle.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Sassy black girl, sassy black girl, sassy black girl, kiss, kiss, kiss. Hashtag so what, hashtag I ain't shame, hashtag my money, hashtag call me taxitude honey.
Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Hello. This is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome to the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time.
Hey, it is another A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom.
And our wives are here. Andrea Dennis, Crystal Van. What holds the team together, I'd like to say. The ladies. The softer side of T&D Media.
I feel like they're kind of driving our wedge between us. We'd be closer if we didn't have wives.
How close? To each
I'm
other?
as close as he wants me to be. I'm not. Like, I'm pretty fluid.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, how close does he want it?
we turn this place into a bachelor pad.
Yeah.
Start getting.
We need to get into. We'll get into that, but he's turning his garage into a bachelor pad.
No,
But
Now, see,
I
they
am
got-
We'll
not.
get into
I am
that.
turning my garage into an alt-right grandpa paradise.
I like how you called it his garage.
It is my garage.
I
It's
don't
100%.
get to park in there. What do I have in there?
It's my
I
garage.
have a fridge in there. but
You
that's-
You do. I bought you a
Yes.
a
but
refrigerator.
We'll get into his plans for the garage.
Yeah, but our wives are here. It's a great Friday free show. We do have some business to take care of up front. We'll get through that, and then
Well, just real quick, got two giant events coming up that are basically have become our biggest events of the year, which is our Bad at Business Beer Fest, November 22nd, and Sofa and Suds Sanford Couch Races, November 23rd. It's a free beer fest with tons of food trucks. We've got our a lot of our sponsors out there setting up stuff, giving away stuff. I know Gabriel Plants is giving away free plants. History Center is going to be out there.
Dr. Powers has been out there
Yeah,
before giving away stuff. Fairville has been out there before giving away stuff.
It's all brought to you by Just Call Mo, Modern Plumbing, Fairville Megastore, and Jeff's Bagel Run. We couldn't do it without them
No.
because
Happy birthday, Jeff! It's
Yeah,
his birthday
yeah.
today
Yeah,
from
it is Jeff's
Bagel.
birthday.
make a damn good bagel.
Yeah, he does. He does.
That's a great event to lead into. Like, most people take that week off to Thanksgiving or like lead into a quiet week at work. So go out there and enjoy the beer fest. And the sofa races are so much fun. And Audi's back this year.
I know. I know.
What's up with that?
Well, they got out of it for a while because they got so much. I guess people were starting booing them because they won like 3 years in a row, and then they're like, "Well, this is not what we
right.
like. We're doing a lot of work for promotion of Audi. We don't need people booing us.
Did we villainize them?
I don't know.
I gotta feel like maybe
we're
in control of the narrative, right?
Right.
Where we're on the stage. So maybe you and I, like, passively and like almost like subconsciously villainize them in order to have them take a break.
Well, what if they come back and they just blow the doors
They're going
off
to.
of
They're going to.
Well, I thought about literally paying the fastest, strongest people in Orlando to push the Tom and Dan couch so we could win.
But it's not necessarily about the fastest, strongest people. If the couch falls apart, you're screwed. You need somebody to engineer it.
Our couch is not falling apart.
How dare you? BDM Josh has built a Vine couch, and it only fell apart once.
Isn't that Audi North? Could we pay Audi South and put them against?
You can't go Audi on Audi.
Oh,
yeah.
That makes it any.
And we can only afford Josh the couch.
Okay.
We cannot afford Audi.
Nice
North or South or East or
North,
West.
South, East,
But
West.
it's a great weekend of events to go into Thanksgiving to like slowly slide into.
And it's a really fun family event too. The kids love it.
Yes.
Right, because don't you guys do a dance break at some point or run the race?
It used to be the running of the children, but we had to change that because
the
kids
cobbles
kept falling and breaking
kids
their teeth out.
Fall and
Well, Max fell, and then that dawned on me, like, other people probably will fall, and then when they break their teeth out and sue us, then this event will never happen.
Max is fine. I mean, it was the gorditos running down there. One of those guys, one of the chubbier boys, he falls down. It's going to be bad.
So now you made it a dance break where Max can dominate.
We did. We did
Listen,
stack
Max
the deck.
did not win last year.
Oh, I thought he
He
did.
didn't even get picked.
Oh, he should have.
No.
He should have won. I'm
should've
gonna
won.
rig
He
it.
was
I'm
way
gonna
better.
rig it like America's Got Talent.
Right.
I'm gonna rig the dance break this year for Max to win.
Oh, I talked to Chris. We are going to call him next break. Just talk to him about getting second, and losing a bunch of money. I didn't tell Crystal how much I bet on it.
Oh, I thought we were.
I see every time you move money in Bitcoin, it goes into our shared calendar.
What?
Hey,
Did you know?
you gotta stop looking at
Every time
that.
I see that,
Quit tracking me, women.
You gotta get the hell out.
it must come from your email or something, but it's always in the top of the calendar.
Hey,
so I'm like,
what are you doing?
I wonder.
What are you doing?
Don't
What are
touch
you doing?
it.
Why would you?
Those are my personal finances.
Why the fuck?
I don't even have access.
Why the fuck would you think it's a good? I'm being sort of serious. Why the fuck would you think it is a good idea?
I didn't know
to
he
say
knew.
that with no filter while his wife is here. That is the most non-cool bro thing I have ever
I didn't
seen.
know. I thought it was just the
Is that
Chris
our Google
Turner?
account?
Yes, it's up here.
Don't show her. What are you doing?
I don't know what's
oh
in there.
my God! I'm sorry.
God.
I'm sorry.
Right.
This is going to strain out. This goes back to what you were saying earlier.
Love thy neighbor.
This is going to strain our relationship because of my bitch ass wife.
Here's the thing. I don't mind if Andrew sees it. I don't need my wife. It's not too many.
I thought it was a business transaction.
McAfee activation confirmed. That's it.
Oh, that's a doo-doo hammock.
Why is
You
that
bought
in
a
the
shit
calendar?
hammock? Oh my God, Tom bought a shit hammock. You bought a shit.
Wait, is this please? Because I don't want the Bitcoin. Did McAfee get the money?
Huh?
Yeah, get in there. You
Listen,
signed up for
mind
something.
your
Who
own
knows?
business.
This is not what we were supposed to talk about today.
Gripes.
This
Sorry.
is men's business.
Thank you. Thank you.
You don't know what goes on here.
Yeah.
So stay out of it.
Your subscription is now active. Why do you have all this going to the calendar?
Stop. Oh God, this is bad. This is
Sorry.
so bad.
I didn't realize it.
No, it's
It's
weird.
in the calendar.
Why?
My wife's like a gotcha journalism.
What
That's
happened?
That's a gotcha. Like, hey, excuse me, Mr. Van, what do you say about these transactions in the corner of our Google Calendar?
The honest
So look at
answer
that later.
is obviously I have no idea.
I know, but that's what I'm worried about.
That's great.
You should be worried.
Do you have a quote? That's a great quote.
I'm worried. I'm like, every time I'm doing things, I'm like, nobody should let me do this.
The chat room's just melting. Tracy says, what is happening? Our buddy SJ, who I'm now just going to call IT, he says we should just knock on the wall and have Colette run over.
Can she bust through the wall like the Kool-Aid?
Do we want to talk about that? That was the other thing we wanted to plug today up front.
Yeah. We're starting a new new show. It's called the Love Thy Neighbor Show. It's going to be every Thursday night at 8 on Real Radio. It's going to be a podcast. Love Thy Neighbor Show is the name of the podcast.
Yeah, you got to
can
put the
search
show on the end of it because we realize that the name, there's
Yeah.
plenty of those out there, but Love Thy Neighbor Show.
You'll see it. It's the other one with Tom and Dan and Colette. But once you subscribe to, we're asking everybody subscribe. The pilot episode is up right now, and the first episode is next week, next Thursday, October 2nd. And it's a show about relationships. We realized that we loved having Colette on the show, and we hadn't started a new podcast, and especially we haven't ever done a show only about one particular topic.
Yeah.
Because our show is like a potpourri. It's
Is this
about
how
everything.
you guys are getting free therapy?
Yes, it is.
I mean,
Wait,
well,
are
that's
you
part of it.
participating in it?
yeah, oh yeah.
Well, I mean, we're open.
I would say if you haven't listened to it, you probably won't because I know you hate our show. But it,
she likes it when she's on
I
it.
know, I know
Which is so
that.
hard. You
I know
shouldn't
that.
admit that.
But
I don't.
he's. I would say maybe he's the driving force.
But is he
Like
going to listen to her?
What I'm
I
saying
can't
is,
guarantee that, but I can get the horse to water.
Are you guys? Is she coming in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's talking to you.
Yes, ma'am.
About your relationship?
No, just about relationships in general.
Well,
Like,
I
are
think,
people
I think we are
submitting-
going to talk about ours too, like the dynamic between.
I should have been consulted about that.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Well, you know how much serious stuff. I mean, you don't even know half of it. I mean, my God.
Well, it is one.
I'm saying
I don't
everything.
want to know half of it.
Especially on the BDM shows, I talk about so much personal shit that nobody else would ever.
we
Well,
are.
see,
I
that's
mean-
why I don't tune in.
We go
Yeah,
deep.
yeah.
Yeah. On the media.
So are you going to be taking questions?
Yeah.
Yeah. And-
On that show?
We're gonna have other couples in too to talk about their problems if they want to.
And so right now you could email the questions to us. You could leave the voicemails to our line right now
Yeah.
and just say, "Hey, this is for Love Thy Neighbor." We're in the process of getting everything up.
We're
and
moving
running.
quick. We're moving fast.
It's just and huge thanks to Daniel. Got everything up on iTunes podcasts and Google podcasts.
Very
and-
easy. Anyone can do it.
Yeah, but so we'll have separate emails and links and stuff as we get further. But we're gonna start it and see where it
I
goes.
do love
and-
Colette, so I'm
Yeah, if
excited for that.
If you want to, I don't know if it's active, but I do believe that because it's a lot of moving parts. CC hello at lovethyneighborshow.com but also put show at Tom and Dan on there if you want to throw us an email. And I'd love to have some people be like, you'd almost be like in on the ground floor, like guinea pigs for what we're trying to do here.
I'm going to submit some stuff
We're trying
anonymously.
to do. You can.
We're
like,
going to know it's you.
and we'll answer honestly. Honestly, you could come on the show and ask anything. There's nothing's off the table with you guys. I mean,
Let me consult my notes.
We're late.
oh, I know. She has. You have some video recordings too, like
It-
some Mel Gibson screams. No, she doesn't.
I never
Scared me.
looked at relationships
We know.
as as something you had to work on.
Oh, we know.
It was just happening. It was like you don't have to.
Why are you fighting
know-
with my wife today?
It's not like I'm already riding the bicycle. I'm
not gonna jump off
I don't
this.
need to work on it at all.
Right.
It's just like
Let the chain
it's
get
going.
sticky. You got to put some grease on it.
Hey.
The tires
Well, if it wasn't so dry, I wouldn't have to grease it. Hey, comedy.
The tires start getting rotten.
You guys
I'm trying to grease it, but you're not ever
Yeah, you won't
too
let me put my
tired.
fingers in there.
Speaking
and
of
I like
greasing-
greasing it with my finger.
Aren't you guys going to Fairvilla in 2 weeks? I want to come.
To the
Halloween party.
Yeah.
shit. This bitch is trying to ruin all my shit.
Oh.
No, I mean, yeah, you can come.
I
you
mean, we
can
drop
come.
our kid off at dance, and what else do I got to do? Lay on the couch?
Come on, come on. I was gonna have a fun night with my friend, but you can tag along and be my date.
Oh, you have more fun with Andrew. Because you will not have as much fun.
yeah,
just
but
with
with
me.
you will let me get blasted drunk though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Andrea will
I'll
not let me.
encourage it.
Yeah, exactly. Andrea will not let me stand there next to the free Coors
No,
Lights and
I'll
just
stand there.
Yeah, she'll mean mug me the whole night, so that's been ruined.
Yeah.
It's
That's
off to a great Friday.
October
so far.
15th for anybody who wants to go to the Fairville
Yeah,
Halloween
come
party.
out. It's gonna be really fun.
They're
and-
dressing up.
Yeah, we are dressing up.
You should wear your goth outfit.
Oh my god.
Hey.
I am a couple pounds bigger than I was when I wore
like
that thing.
I like that.
The first, I tried something on at Fairvilla once for TC, and he told me I look like Clint Eastwood.
Put on a drug rag.
Which one? The one when he was standing on the stage talking to the chair? The senile? You look like senile Clint Eastwood talking
my
to
God.
a chair.
Oh, I don't have to work on my relationship, but I'll tell my wife she looks like Clint
You
Eastwood.
literally just blew my hat off. He told you like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
It's
I
more
was like,
of-
what do you think of this cape? And he's like, you look like Clint Eastwood.
You say the worst things. If my wife asks me anything, like I compliment you
Yes,
a
you do.
lot.
And I
Because
have
I'm
to take the
trying to get
compliment.
laid, dude. So I'll be like, man, look at that ass. I'm like,
He'll be like, look at those boobs. And I'm like,
yeah.
I say that, and Crystal's like, that's all you want out of me? I'm like, God damn.
I just don't.
Why are you yelling at me?
God damn.
I don't take compliments well, so I'm like,
Yeah, she
Yeah,
doesn't.
me
It makes
too.
her, it makes her weird.
Yeah,
like
it
when
does.
she,
Yeah.
anyway.
It is hard to take a compliment. But if you said half the time, you're so funny, and the other half, I love those boobs, then I would be more receptive to
your
the
hair
boobs.
looks beautiful today.
You know,
wow,
it-
that outfit makes your eyes pop.
So wait a minute. He doesn't tell you you're funny?
Never. Or that he likes me, or that he likes to sit with me or talk to me.
You know what? I don't
Whoa,
tell
that's
Andrea
all-
she's funny, nor do I tell her I want to sit with her, nor do I hold
He
her
just
hand.
comes in, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I gotta do
Oh,
that.
I'm so
yeah.
hungry.
You guys both need to grease the chain on your bike.
We're trying. We're trying hard. That's why we started the
You
show.
can't just honk the horn on the bike. You
That's-
need
yeah.
to
That's why
service the bike.
That's why we
Whoa.
started the show.
Yeah.
So hopefully, if you want to
Take
tune in
notes.
for the train wreck, and maybe as the show goes on, it will get better. But we both have things to work on in our own areas. And they're different things, too. I think we cover a lot of bases. So anyway, Love Thy Neighbor show.
Could we? I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah.
But one of the shows, you guys are gone, and it's just me and Crystal with Colette.
I don't even. I'm so sorry I brought her today. I mean, there's so many things like that. Like, I found Tom's secret Bitcoin.
You know how awesome.
Tell me
That's
they
how
let
we
it go
started
to
the fucking
calendar.
show. We started the show with
Why is it connected to my
I
goddamn calendar?
found Tom's secret
I didn't-
Bitcoin. You don't
weeks.
understand
It's
how
been
much
going on
heat
for
I'm going to
weeks.
get this weekend. You don't understand.
If it's connected to the Google Calendar, it's other places also.
It's
That's
everywhere.
what I'm worried about.
Google is
Oh, yeah,
everywhere.
yeah, yeah,
Google's
I
everywhere.
get text messages all the time. It's like, hello, Mr. Bitcoin's here. What the fuck? I'm like, exit out.
I'm going to explode from laughing.
Hello, Mr. Bitcoin.
It just says a bunch of shit.
you there?
You know how many-
me.
I gave out my number.
Mr. Bitcoin. You there, buddy? Hey, Tom.
I'm not joking. I get 50 scam calls a day. 50.
It's
and-
because you're on the National Bitcoin Register.
you give your
You're on the register.
Yeah, every call I get is good. And then every once in a while, it'll say, like, Dr. Altamont.
Doctor, oh my God, you know Dr.
I'm
Altamont?
like, oh, shit. I mean, maybe this is real. I pick it up, like, whoop. Oh, God damn it.
The whoop.
And I'm like, I'm never picking up my phone ever again. And I stopped.
You know, I don't pick up my phone anymore.
Like, I looked back. There is like one a week for the last few weeks that is in the calendar.
What? That's weird.
You had 3 this week.
Wait,
though.
wait a minute. It's almost like Tom's gambling every week. Hold on a second. That's weird.
Wait, are you gambling with the Bitcoin money?
Huh?
Don't answer that. You don't have to answer that. As your
It's not
town,
going to grow if you keep taking out of
roll
it.
your window up. Roll your window up and put your identification. No, don't put your
All right,
identification.
well, that's
Just
the
roll
only
it.
way to gamble nowadays. Yeah, that's it's that other one. I got multiple.
The whole
There's other-
chat
my
room.
God.
The chat room's moving
my
too
God.
fast. I don't even know what they're saying.
Let's talk about the H Mart because I didn't
Yeah.
know anything about this, and I
Oh,
saw
we're
on the
so
news.
excited.
And I knew you would be able to fill.
Yeah, so excited.
But more than Andrea being excited about this,
My kid.
my daughter, it's H Mart. Like she's been asking every day this week, when is it open? When is it open?
She's
When is it
never
open?
been to one, but she knows
Okay.
it's like so it's a giant Asian market, grocery store. It took over the space of a super Target out on West Colonial Drive. So I know people that are in like Texas and Atlanta, they have these, but it's the first one in Florida. It's actually the largest in the world. Right now, they took over the Super Target, and so it just opened.
Yeah, it's the biggest one in the
yesterday.
Oh,
world.
that's exciting.
So just
Yeah.
opened. And inside, if you're not familiar with it, it is a grocery store, but it has little stalls, like udon noodle stall. One has a head spa, and I want to go to the head spa so bad. I want like
See, I think that's
head
weird.
treatment.
Head spa.
Next to the udon noodles. Are
Right.
they hot and ready?
Yes, it's like a
yeah, it's like a hot bar.
Hold on, what's the head spa?
You go and you like
Yeah, like a
Scalp
head massage.
massage.
head massage. They like
All the
all
flakes
the
get into the
treatment.
udon.
Yeah, they flake your hair into
No, it's
your
stalled.
udon.
So it's so like people were waiting like up to 2 hours to get in yesterday. So I had like pictures. It was wrapped around, but huge things of like lump crab you can get, just huge.
Tons of like, tons of dishes,
I
tons
have
of
a
food.
question. Is this the
Good.
market for something that big?
Yeah, so over where they put it in is where we sometimes go to Hot Pot
Yeah,
now.
it's pretty Asian
it's
over
pretty,
there.
It's the
yeah,
Asian
there's-
district. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, well, it's
There's
like
a Paris baguette, which is like
it's
an
the
air.
extension over. Yeah, Paris baguette. I don't think people know that, but I think that's an Asian
It's
company.
an
right?
Asian.
Like a banh mi and bread.
Is this
Yeah.
like salon suites? Like
Yeah.
everybody has their own?
Yes. Yeah. Coffee and Co.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking.
Excellent. There's a kung fu tea in there. They have some of the claw games
Are
in
these
there.
all around the country, and then they
Yeah,
just open up
but-
one in Orlando?
Yeah, but it's very sparse around the country, and it's but like people are like, I'm gonna give it a few months to go in because just it's people have been waiting for this for like 3 years to open because they announced it so long ago. It was supposed to open in January,
been a
and now
minute.
we're into September.
Alan
so.
on YouTube is asking, can you walk around with a beer? I don't know about a beer, but I do know that you can walk around and eat food. Because they were
Yeah.
talking about that on the news, where like you
Like
could walk in and get like
tofu noodle?
you could just like go and get your fried rice and then just like go do the rest of your shopping while you're eating
Yeah.
your lunch.
This looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool.
If you put a beer in a cup, you could walk around with a beer anywhere.
I've seen-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Like if there, I mean,
Why don't people? Let me ask you:
Yeah,
this: is
you
it
can
just,
drink openly anywhere, just hide it.
Is it open container though? That like because when I was a kid, and I know when you were a kid, but it had to have been maybe even more prevalent when I was a kid. That my dad's dads, like all the friends around, all the other dads, they had beers.
Yeah.
Everyone had a beer. So what pun intended, made that dry up?
It really, I don't think it did. I think it's just society doesn't openly drink as much and like that kind of but you could really like drinking in public is really only against the homeless. I feel like the cops are gonna
The way it should be.
stop the homeless
Right.
and not like the dad walking his kids holding a beer in the street.
But I
Walking
remember
his
being
kids to
told.
school.
But I remember being told. Like I remember being told when I bought my first house in Deltona. I remember, you do the ritual things you do when you buy your first home. So I remember I was stocking up the groceries and everything, and I just done the lawn maintenance and everything. And I remember I went and I was drinking like Mick Ultras at the time, and I remember I got one, and I was like, walking down the sidewalk, and I remember thinking like, oh, I don't know if I should be doing this because you're not supposed to be just walking down a sidewalk drinking a beer.
So-
And because of how
Yeah.
I'd been raised, you know what I mean? Or like something in my mind, I thought that.
A dad came in yesterday to dance when I was dropping Maisie off, and he had a Yeti. Anytime I see a Yeti in the daylight, I think, you've got alcohol in that. Does
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
else feel that? Like, he came in to
Yeah.
dance with
Yeah.
a Yeti. Like,
You don't need
you're
to
just dropping your
you don't
kid
need
off.
to
But I'm
hydrate.
like, right, but I'm like, you have alcohol in there. That's just
Yeah.
what I
Yeah, it's
felt.
like a solo cup. Like you're drinking out of a solo cup. It's it's synonymous with alcohol.
I'll give you
But
one
yeah.
more. If
But
we're
yeah,
profiling, I'll give you one more toothpick in the mouth. If you have a toothpick in your mouth, you're a drug dealer. No matter what. No matter what. If I see a toothpick in your mouth, that guy's up to no good.
But I think back to the H Mart, I think Maisie really wants to go to it because she's heard a lot about Korean beauty products, and they have like a big selection of Korean beauty.
We're not gonna.
they got the good ones.
They've
and they
got the
experiment
good
on
ones.
animals and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
No, I think-
This was a ton of mice and dead.
You need the animals to experiment on for it to be
So
good.
I'll report back when we finally get to go.
Well, they're animals.
but
The best
yeah.
part is the animals are like us. So if the animal dies, we can't use it. That's how you find out, right? It's like it works.
Yeah, they have like snail mousse and like whatever you put the
Snail mousse.
Yeah, they put.
What is snail mousse?
There's like snail, like the stuff
Snail
that
trail.
the snails give
Snail
off.
trail.
You put that on your face.
You put snail trail on your face.
Yes.
well, since
I've wanted to.
You want me
put
to get you some snail trail?
Hey,
Okay.
look at this Howard Stern's here, everybody.
do they have all the the hanging ducks and things like
No,
that?
I think it's. I don't know
You
if
mean
it's
like Crystal can't go in there because you walk in there, there's animals hanging from the ceiling.
Well, when you walk down some of these
Ming's
Asian
Bistro.
grocery,
Ming's Bistro.
But
they
this
got
one's like a
hanging
really
ducks.
clean. It's not like your. I'm not going to name them by
So
names,
Asians
but some
are
of the ones.
traditionally dirty, is that what you're
No,
saying?
they have them like stacked up boxes. But
Well,
like
you
I
said
don't know
this
if
was
it's
clean
like.
compared to the Orlando Asians, is what I heard.
But I
It's
know
more
there's
corporate,
there's
right?
2 whole aisles of just noodles. dry noodles,
Oh,
just two
I need
aisles
to go
of
there.
noodles.
Yeah,
So
I do love some udons, man. I'll mow them down. Or ramen. Ramen's dangerous. I didn't know how bad it was for you. Just like when you go to a ramen restaurant, and they're just giving you ramen. I'm just eating it like a cow. And then they're like, oh, yeah, it's got 1 million grams of saturated fat in it. I didn't know that.
you keep asking to go back. So we went just recently. So
this
monthly,
place rules.
we were trying to take Maisie to an upscale place because she's really into that. So we went
She's
to this.
super into cooking and like.
We went to this new hot pot place, but it's also a barbecue, like Korean barbecue.
barbecue.
You can cook that for yourself. Daniel asked now that we went, he wants to go every week
It's dope.
back to it because it's got just
I like,
everything. It was like the place that we started with, but on steroids.
That's
it has
the first
everything.
time I'd ever done a. It's
called?
a.
Volcano.
Yeah, it's like got a little round dish and a fire in the center of it. And I know other people have probably done it, but from the ceiling, they give you like a robot dick, like vacuum, and it comes down you can pull it all the way down over your meat, so there's no smoke anywhere. So you can be charring the hell out of your
Daniel
meat.
wants
And you have
one
this,
now.
and you have, I do want one for the house.
house.
And then you have this vacuum.
Like a retractable
Hood.
Yeah,
hood.
it's a retractable hood, and it looks like a robot's dick, and you can just kind of move it up and down, but you can move it all around to like.
So you're hot potting, but
Oh,
in the
it's so
middle
fun,
of the
man.
table, you can do whatever
Yeah.
meat
So
or fake meat you want.
So May was, she's like, went and got this raw shrimp, and then she brought them over, and then she was searing them on the grill like for 30 seconds aside, and then she'd plop them in her soup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's really into cooking now, so we're gonna do more and more of that crap.
I wonder if they have grilled cheese there.
That's all Max eats.
I love a
Speaking
good
of-
grilled cheese.
Speaking of our sons, let me ask you this, Andrea. Does Maisie talk to strangers on the internet? Because our sons do.
No.
Why
And-
would you do that?
I don't even think she
And-
knows like how to. I was gonna say if you'd stopped it, does she talk to strangers? She'll talk to we make her talk to a waitress or something, but not on the internet. No.
Yeah.
Like
so-
age, sex, location. Like, do they still do that?
No,
Yeah, do
it's
they
just random Roblox games or whatever the hell they're
She
playing.
can't get into Roblox.
They,
She's locked out of her room.
And she's like, whatever.
oh, she just gave up on it.
Yeah, like, and this was years ago. I
She's
think
like you
because
in Uber. Like honestly, it could be your child because she played Roblox and then she left her.
She left it.
She left her account for 180 days. At 180 days, they logged the account. Well, now she can't get back into it.
So
And,
she's like, okay.
like just like you in Uber. She's like, well, I can't get into it. I can't. Nothing can
So
be
what?
done.
Yeah, what happened? How?
I don't know, it's just randomly talking to like every once in a
Can't
while.
you shut that down?
Well, we're not even worried about it. Which is it's just fine because they know. I'm like,
They can't get you through the computer.
yeah, exactly.
You know?
And then it's like,
That's true.
When
That-
our son's gonna leave, and I'm like, I'm meeting this old man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're not going to tell you.
not
They're going to sneak out.
No,
Like,
no,
I would
they're-
sneak. If I were going to
we
meet
know
an old
them.
man, I'm not going to tell my parents.
But they're not gonna do that
Because the old man
so-
promised to buy me something. He's going to buy me like a puppy or some beer.
Every once in a while, like we'll hear an old man to like, oh, hey,
Send me a picture of your penis.
Listen,
But they know,
I-
but they know better. Like I'm not even worried about it. Go ahead, babe.
I have to jump in because I'm the mother and I don't want people to think what you're implying.
Well,
The
I think
reality is-
everybody's too afraid of.
They're not
of-
talking to strangers on the internet. There's no voice talking to strangers on the internet. They're
typing.
FaceTiming with their friends. And sometimes the dad walks in the room and is talking in the background. And TC and I will jump up and go, what is that grown man? Who's that grown man? And they're like, it's just so-and-so's dad. And we're like, oh, okay.
But
That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not. They're not in there chatting
Jesus
with old
Christ.
men. It's not.
But
a
I'm
thing.
not. But even if they were, I don't. They know not to. They wouldn't. They wouldn't talk to him. What
Well,
are they, like,
that's a
tell
place
him, like,
we're
are
gonna
you telling an
disagree.
old man about your pee-pee? Like, they wouldn't do that.
Describe your penis to me.
But they also remember they were like, who's Bubblicious? Something, and they're like, oh, Bubblicious.
Bubble boy. Bubble boy.
Oh, Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy.
And then that's a stranger, and then I'm like, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's fine.
Yeah, I don't.
What's gonna happen?
I don't think anything, but I think some people, the counterpoint to that would be that strangers nothing's going to happen to your kid, but they could be not influenced, or maybe that person could say something that you don't want your kid exposed to.
Yes.
So you're not being able to put in the right amount of boundaries for your kid, because now they're with a stranger who might have a different set of boundaries for your child. So I could see that.
Right.
I mean,
and your kid could accidentally give up
it's
just personal information, and then the stranger.
Do
finds
I
where you
think
live,
it's
that
going to
kind of stuff.
happen? Probably not. So I would agree with you there. Yes. And do your sons probably know how to handle it? Yeah, they probably do. But not all kids have that. So I don't know. Like sometimes I think that parents sometimes just blanket the whole rule of lock it all down, because it's just easier to do that than it is to case by case.
We talk to them about it. They know what the boundaries are and what the rules are. But you're right. If there was conversation happening with another adult, then I don't know that person's boundaries. But that's why they're not allowed to talk to other people. They don't have open mics that they're talking to strangers on the internet. That's not something that's happening.
But I bet it would be fun.
Well, I used to talk to strangers on the internet in AOL chat room.
Yeah, I used to talk to old men.
Middle school.
No one even came close to molesting me. I'm there all the time. Strangers.
Age, sex, location. You're 12 years old and you're like 16.
I wanted them to molest me.
Oh my God.
They wouldn't even do it. Anyway, second thing. So speaking of my sons, we have stopped wrestling, which is hurt me a little bit because my sons are grown up. Tommy's in middle school,
feelings.
and so Crystal went to a movie the other day to watch. What movie was it?
Andrea Bocelli documentary.
Oh yeah, some boring thing.
Is that the blind guy, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to see him in October, and so he had this documentary come out for like 3 days. So I wanted to go see it with my mom.
I thought about getting tickets to see him because I know how much of a powerful force he is.
It's an iconic thing to see.
It is, but I don't know anything that he sings, and the fact that he's blind, that's the kicker. I'm out.
You know one song.
You said
You know time to say goodbye.
You hated the song that he had with Ed Sheeran. You made so much fun of it, like Ed
Is it
Sheeran.
the autism?
No, not that one. But he sang with Ed Sheeran. You were like, "This is such garbage," and so I was like, "No."
Yeah, I don't like him.
It's less impressive to me that he's blind.
Me too.
Because I'm like, of course he's a good singer.
Your senses
because
get better.
His sense
But
of
his
hearing
son
got
is
better.
a fantastic singer, and he's not blind.
Yeah, but not as good as a blind old man.
Yeah, his blind old man is better.
He's got an advantage. It's like the guy that was a wrestling champion in high school that had one leg, and I'm like, he's able to carry more muscle. He's got he can weigh in at the same,
His
but
senses
he's
are
minus
better
a
'cause
leg.
he lost
He's
one.
got an advantage.
I would feel like you could get out of moves better too. Because I
Yeah, you only got one leg.
Yeah, I could slip out.
I don't know. I feel like you need.
So
well, let's not go there.
Crystal was at the at the movie, and then the boys are playing Roblox, talking to strangers.
Yeah.
And so
So you're just by yourself? Oh.
So then, no, yeah, I'm by myself.
That sucks. You need I know you don't want a puppy, but it'd be
hell no,
a little buddy. You need like a robot.
No.
How about a little robot buddy to
No,
follow you
I
around?
only want to hang out with my sons, and then when they
your
are done
plants.
with that, it's zero. Nobody.
See? He forgot about me.
I know.
Zero.
And that was our
Well,
homework.
she's living
That was
there.
our homework this
Oh,
week for
my
Love Thy
God.
Neighbor. That was our homework.
That's why I do get scared because I know when they leave, it'll be for real 0 for me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what am I going to do?
You're included.
No.
Like when the boys leave, you leave.
You're welcome to
when the
move
boys
into Maisie's
leave,
room.
When the boys leave, you disappear like all the photographs in Back to the Future. Isn't that sad? How sad is that?
I have no purpose.
No.
I just said the saddest thing I've ever
My
said.
job.
You'll start gathering birds or something. I'll have to live a crazy
I'm gathering
life.
birds on my Merlin app.
You know how few blowjobs you get with multiple birds? Birds
scream.
kill all blowjobs. All
They'll
of
be
them.
screaming. I can get through it.
You
Anyway.
can never go on vacation then, really, with a bird.
No, they're self-sufficient.
Yeah,
you
they're
can leave
pretty
a
good.
bird for
Just-
months.
Just
They'll
lock them up.
Pull all their feathers
Oh my God!
out.
When you
Yeah,
when
you
you
just
come
lock
back,
them
up.
just shit.
Just to clarify, you cannot do that.
He's like, why'd you do this to yourself, bird?
What are you stressed about, you idiot?
You made it worse for
I
yourself.
sent you pictures. I sent pictures to the Echo Show 15-inch.
Yeah.
I sent pictures for you to see us in Hawaii.
It's like, well, I'm stressed out. I'm gonna yank all my hair out. You made it worse.
Humans
Yeah.
do that.
So I'm there, and I'm like, God, and like I asked my boys, I'm like, hey,
Yeah, you guys want to do some naked wrestling?
Yeah,
Come
like-
on. You want to get down there with your old man and slap our pecs together? Come on.
and then they didn't want to do it, and then so
Did
then,
you walk in while they were on Roblox FaceTiming with their friends and Rat-a-tat?
No, I don't do that. That's a that's a weirdo thing that I never said. I never mentioned that. When Daniel was telling me that, I'm like, don't tell anybody that.
Oh, being naked with your dad is one of the most powerful things a man can do. Seriously, it's like Vikings have done this, Kings have done the being naked with the heir to the throne, and you're both naked and you're dominating and bullying your mom. It's the most manly thing a
But
man
to
can
walk
do.
in while your kids are on FaceTime, boys, you want to naked wrestle?
No,
They don't naked wrestle.
Not anymore. But I wanted to wrestle, but they didn't want to do it. Then I was like, how about this? I'll let you play Roblox for the next hour and talk to unlimited strangers if you can hold me down and make me cry. And then
Oh,
Okay,
my
that's
God.
It's the impossible task.
I'm writing that down for collab.
And then
Impossible task.
Why would you
a
do that?
strange thing to
Did they
say.
bully you or did they poke you with their fingers?
no, they immediately charged me, both of them,
Okay.
thinking that they could try to beat me. And Max was like, punch his balls.
Okay,
And
that's a
then
good strategy.
We spent the next 15 minutes them trying to punch my balls, but I got
this
to
on
wrestle
ca-
with my sons.
Is this on your indoor cameras? I would love to see
I don't
your
have
vid-
indoor
Oh,
cameras.
I thought you did.
Yeah, it was in the
so-
playroom, and then I got to wrestle with them for 15 minutes, and they were like trying to punch me my balls multiple
Do you
times.
try to punch their balls or just
I-
purely defense?
I say I'm gonna flick them, so I start flicking crazy.
Yeah.
And then anyway, and that was my new, strategy to
So
play with my
you're-
sons. Now I'm like, you can do whatever you want if you could beat me in a wrestling match, and then that's gonna. I guess it'll work until. They actually beat me one day.
When do you think what? Okay, because I don't know much about this because I thought I was going to go down that road, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Roblox will hold them for how long?
That was unlimited.
No, but I know
You
there's
mean
got to be
age?
an age.
Yeah,
No, there's got to be
I've
an
been
age.
thinking about this lately because Tommy's out. Tommy's out of it. He's not
Okay.
been playing Roblox. He will play Roblox if his friends are all in there
Sure,
together because he
sure.
wants to play with them.
Yeah.
He's even said Fortnite is not middle school anymore. That's for little kids.
Okay.
Which I thought Fortnite was for older kids, but
Yeah,
he said
Ross plays Fortnite. So.
Yeah.
I saw some sort of meme about they were gonna shut down Roblox because of something.
You believe in shit on the
Because of
internet
the-
again?
I don't know.
No, there have
And
been.
then I'm like, yes, I love the government parenting my kids.
There have been a couple of. SJ could tell you more about it. He actually, our IT guy, he knows more about it than I do. But there's been they've caught some pretty bad people on Roblox, but you can catch pretty bad people all over the internet. So,
Yeah.
I mean, in any place, you were connected to every person. So the likelihood of there being someone doing something bad there is very high, I think.
So they didn't beat you on Roblox, but did you allow them then to just
No.
Oh,
go
no,
back
no.
and play?
No. After the wrestling match, they had to take a shower. And that was that. Hey, they didn't beat me.
Wow.
And then,
Wow. Look
so,
at you putting your foot down.
the next time. Although I rarely put my foot down, I let you know who do it.
Well,
See,
tonight is
Which has been a
Maisie,
problem.
I'm the
Maisie
foot
Daddy
down guy.
night.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't think they're gonna wrestle.
What if they wise up and you give them the deal and they're like, you're just gonna beat us? Why even bother?
Then I'll say,
Because that's clever.
I'll put one hand. I'll tie my feet together. I'll start.
What if they're
handicapping
what if they're just
myself.
like, nah, we get it. We get what
No,
you're trying to do here.
they're my sons, so they'll be ultra confident that they could.
Okay, I love that. I love that.
Max keeps on playing TC in chess. They play chess all the time, and TC
That's good, though.
beats Max in chess, and he'll walk away with tears in his eyes like, God, he always beats me. I tried so hard. And this last time he won.
Well,
TC did give him two mulligans.
You shouldn't
Two
do that.
only.
No. No mulligans.
Yeah, well, the
Keep
handicap.
beating him. Keep beating him
Yeah,
until he beats you.
Well, I think he was trying to incentivize, let him know what
Yeah.
it feels like to win.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah. And
next
then-
time
yeah.
you only get one
Was he
mulligan.
pumped?
Daniel
He was so
never
excited.
lets Maisie win.
No, never.
Yeah.
do. Never.
And
never
she
let
gets
her
so
win.
mad.
Yeah,
like
she,
Uno. Or
She does get
something.
really, really mad. Yeah.
Yeah, but
But does she keep coming back?
Yeah, she does.
Because that's the
Yeah.
thing. As long as she keeps coming back and she's not being discouraged, then don't let her
Yeah,
win.
no, I don't beat
Oh,
the
yeah.
spirit out of her. You don't want to do that.
No, yeah. The Vans are quitters. I know this for myself. If I do something a couple times, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna try anymore.
But with certain things you can stick. Certain things that stick.
Yeah.
Just gotta find those certain
No,
things.
well, but 40-year-old Tom Van is different than young Tom Van.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
No, we all are.
I see it in my sons, and I'm like, man, I was exactly like this, and I try to put myself in their shoes all the time, and I'm like, instead of saying oh, I don't think like this, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think like this as 43 years old, like a different person. I did this with my pop. He's such a real man throughout my whole life. And I'm like, God damn, how do you this guy is the realest man I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's tough as hell, not afraid of anything, and idolize that. But then it made I started really, oh yeah, well at the 75, 85, he took him a long time to get this tough. I bet he
He
wasn't
wasn't like
this
that at 25.
No.
Yeah.
Although he did fight in World War II at 17.
And he was raised in an orphanage.
So I'm pretty sure.
I can't wait to see how curmudgeon you are at 80.
I want to be as real man as he is.
Yeah.
That is I'll never reach that, but I strive to
Grumpy eyebrows.
be that. Yeah.
Oh man.
So, Crystal, you went to the movie while he was home. Did you come back and?
Yeah, what'd you think? What'd you think of?
Yes. Did it put you in the mood for things with your husband, or like do you, when you go away?
Watching a
from-
blind guy sing.
When you guys like do
I'm watching
things.
this blind guy sing all these Italian songs. He's getting my pussy wet.
They're beautiful love songs. Like, did it, like, you know?
He loves it. That man loves his wife so much. He needs her by his side.
Yeah, because he's blind.
Well, I need somebody to need me to be there. You know what I'm saying? And to want me to be there. That's what it did for me when I came home.
Oh.
No, really, when I came home, I said, I know where we're going on our next trip. I want to go to Italy.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have so much culture there. You know what I mean?
Hey, it's a me.
It's a-
I want to go see some culture.
Yeah, you guys
It's
can
too
go there.
far.
Get your
It is so
goddamn.
far.
You know, I heard in Italy, pizza tastes totally different.
We've been to Italy before.
Pizza was terrible.
Yeah.
You want to take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to call up Chris Turner. I want to talk to him about getting second place at America's Got Talent.
Yeah, man.
And how he got screwed out of first place and lost a bunch of money. And
I
then
don't
we'll talk
like-
about the OJ documentary that me and Crystal watched.
We
Yeah,
also need to
and-
talk about Daniel's plans for the garage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, are you okay with that, or we're gonna
Yes.
discuss it? Yeah, we're gonna.
We'll
The
discuss it.
plan he has, I was like, I can install that for you.
Yeah, don't talk about it. Don't talk
We're
about
gonna
it.
do
I
it.
have a plan. I have a plan for something I want to do. The name of the band is The Lagoons. This is funky, man. This is cool. Almost like a disco vibe. The name of the song is Best You've Ever Had. We'll be right back. It's WIFECAST, Tom and Dan on a Friday pre-show. Welcome back to a mediocre time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom. Our wives are here and on the line with us. We're going to make it quick so he can get back with his family.
Yes,
He's been working
please.
hard.
Yeah.
Is Chris Turner. How you doing, Chris?
Hey, I'm great. Thank you. How are you guys?
Good.
Just glad to hear from our champion.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. You got robbed,
You
Chris.
got robbed, man.
Your words, not mine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no,
I
we
know.
understand. We
But
understand.
Listen, congratulations. You got second place.
So
You-
amazing. So
Thank you
good.
so much.
You did amazing. Your performance was amazing. I think the whoever watched it appreciated your talent and saw what you could do. You exposed yourself to the world. I think obviously.
Sorry, did you just say I exposed you?
He did. Phrasing, please, sir.
Well, I mean your talents, but you know what I mean. It just when we watched you succeed, and even though you didn't win,
You won.
And even
Yeah,
though
you
I
won.
I lost $100 on that plus 800 bet.
Oh
because-
man, we put a lot of money on you.
How and real quick, Chris, like how was it sitting there? Like, did you have any idea, like what your chances were? Were there any tells whatsoever? Like, walk us through behind the scenes of America's Got Talent.
Yeah,
finals.
I mean, you do stand up there for a very long time, kind of be made to sweat in front of the nation.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that time I was a bit like, hurry this up, she's pregnant. Like, you're making her stand a lot. But I think, I don't know, that obviously they know by the morning who's won. They do a very good job of keeping it under wraps. Because they'll spend the whole day, like, interviewing all of you, and they'll take people off into a room like, hey, we're going to do a press interview. And you're like, oh, they're interviewing me. They're doing a press interview. I guess that means that, you know, I'm going to be doing some press.
Gotcha.
But then you see someone else go in, and you're like, oh, okay, they're just doing that to all of us.
So you
but-
you had no idea, like even where you were.
No, not at all. And I think they called me up first of like finding out who's in the top 5, and they, you know, when they called me up first, and I was like, oh, that's good, I think.
right,
good.
right.
So yeah, I mean, it was just so wild, and then just even to get the to get second is so cool. Like as I said, I went to a comedy show last night, and I was like, yeah, second. They're like, oh, so first, like, did the comedian win? I'm like, no, just me. They're like, okay, so you're first place comedian. I'm like, I'll take that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
my mum was there, and she was, you know, trying to comfort me. I'm like, I'm not sad. I'm very proud.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
great mom, though, man.
well-
Like, moms are great.
Now, I
Yeah.
mean, like obviously you wanted that $1 million, but the amount of
I think you don't. I think you don't, because then everyone thinks you have $1 million.
That's true.
yeah, you're right.
You know, he's not wrong about
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
I see what you're
just-
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have definitely hit you up like, hey, you want to invest into our podcast?
Yeah, and you know, and it says this at the end of the program. This is public knowledge. At the end of each show in tiny writing, it says, the $1 million is paid out over 40 years. So it's not a lump sum. It's split over 40 years.
I did not know that.
I did not know that. Man.
It says it in the fine print at the end of each show. So it's $25,000 a year. And that's nothing to sniff at, but it's not $1 million.
That's not
initially.
life-changing.
No. I mean, it helps you out for the year, but it's certainly not a a windfall.
Yeah. I did not know.
Yeah.
I did not know it was only $25,000 a year for 40 years. That's that's interesting.
Wow.
So, yeah, just that thing of everyone suddenly being like, "Oh, Chris, you can pay for this," and you're like, "Well, actually, no."
Yeah. So now, did anything like since your time on the show, have you noticed some things moving? Like your social media, like gone crazy?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, there's definitely like a big bump in the numbers, and you see just a lot more people watching your videos and clips. There's been so many people, and like I will eventually, if someone who's listening has messaged me or anything, I will eventually get back to you. There's just been so many people saying, "Hey, we loved it. We voted for you. Please let us know when you're coming to this town or wherever."
Right.
I will get back to all those once everything settles down, and it'll be a week later, and they'll be like, "We don't even remember who you are anymore. Who are you?"
That's the churn, man. Yeah.
But it's been really nice. So many emails from people, just lovely messages. It's been overwhelmingly positive. And then, like business-wise, it's just the thing that you hope for, which is companies reaching out, people asking about, "Oh, do you do business events? Do you do corporates?" And you're like, "Yes, I do. Please give me money because I did just not win $1 million."
Yeah, that was the number
you're
one
right,
thing
yeah.
I thought of too. Like seriously, I'm glad to hear you say that because as I was watching you progress through, I'm like, man, this corporations are going to eat this up. They're going to want it so much, and you just advertise yourself to every corporation, and they're going to want you so bad. It's I mean
because what you do is so interactive and the audience
Yeah.
interactive. You could bring you could get up there in some Apple conference and then bring the managers up. They all you rap about it's so corporate friendly, and then this is gonna help you out so much. And again, we were super proud of you, and congratulations on obviously getting second and even getting on the show and this whole week, and enjoy the time with your family.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, I will. And let me to give the exclusive tease to the Tom and Dan listeners. I would say I might have to come back on soon to do some further promotion because there's slight talk of maybe going to the entertainment capital and doing some shows there. And sadly, I don't mean Orlando.
Yeah, I think we know what you mean.
Yeah.
So we might be calling on to be like, "Hey, if anyone's taking any trips to Vegas anytime soon, keep an eye out." So we'll see. Early stages, but that was always the dream, and that might be happening.
Hell yeah!
Awesome.
Very excited
Well,
about
we're
that.
huge fans. Love to you and the family, and just get some rest, man. You deserve it.
Thank you. Can I see if my little girl just wants to say hi to Tom and Dan?
Oh yeah.
Please.
Ada, let me just put her on. Seeing as she's here, she's being very proud. Ada, do you want to say hi to my friends Tom and Dan? You can say hi, Tom and Dan. She doesn't have to. Do her voice for her. Hi, Tom and Dan. Oh my gosh, she's so eloquent. This is a very tired girl who came to all the final, the results show, and then last night I did a little show in my favorite comedy club, and she shouted out a suggestion for a rap.
Oh.
So
That is awesome.
oh yeah, she's down for it now. Ada, do you want to say hi to Tom and Dan now?
Hi, Tom and Dan.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, well, thank you.
And Chris, I didn't know. Yeah, I mean, congratulations on the
man.
upcoming baby as well.
Yeah, congrats, man.
There's not an upcoming baby. No, if I had an upcoming baby, then things might have been different.
Or you said your wife was pregnant, right?
No, it was one of the other
No.
contestants pregnant.
Oh, yeah, the winner.
Sorry, we have brain cancer here. We're bad.
I was like,
Sorry, I would just say when I said I was not pregnant, my wife just nudged me and went, "Not that you know." Oh dear.
What have we done?
I need that $1 million, guys.
All right, Chris.
Take care, buddy.
Thank you so much. Such a pleasure, guys. I really, really appreciate the support.
See you, man.
I forgot that the winner was pregnant.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
just
yeah.
talked about that too.
She's very forgettable. I don't mean that.
What was her talent?
Singing.
Just
She's
singing.
singing. She's
But
a good singer. She
My
is.
argument is it's America's Got Talent. There's so many singing shows. I feel like it should be something different than singing.
Yeah, and she
I agree.
got second place on
American Idol.
How,
I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think if you've already come to the mountaintop and you're up there, if you're in the top 5, you're done. You shouldn't be allowed to go on anything else. You know, like you're absolutely you're off.
It must
you're
be
done with
hard
it.
to choose who's better at totally different things.
Well, singing is so, to me, subjective, right? Like there's so many people that I don't think have good voices that are
Right.
platinum artists that people love and would disagree with me. And then there are people that I think I love the uniqueness of their voice and how they sound. And there are plenty of people that would say, I hate that guy. I'll give you a great example. Claudio Sanchez from Coheed and Cambria. He's a very high-pitched, almost like a girl-sounding voice. But it's very melodic. He's a great singer. He has excellent pitch. He's an amazing composer and a super creative force. But when you ask somebody, do you like this? It's a flip of the coin. A lot of people don't.
Right.
But I love it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's weird how like singing to me, like that's why the Chris thing, and I hate to harp on it again. It's like that one's so easy to see that. It's so easy to see what is truly unique and different.
How interesting is it they, I guess technically they do give you $1 million, but the fact that they spread it over 40 goddamn years is like, kind of false advertising.
Did you guys talk about it? But what happens if something goes defunct? Did you guys hear about all the Publishers Clearinghouse people? Publishers Clearinghouse is now filed for bankruptcy. So all those people who were supposed to get paid for their lifetime,
it's done.
done. And now they're like, they've quit their jobs or they've done all this stuff.
Yeah, now you've been out of work for 20 years because you
And
won
now
20
you're-
years ago, and now you have
no money income coming
ability
in.
to-
So that is like that one really, the whole Publishers Clearinghouse thing, I was like stunned when I heard.
But when
that.
I heard it, this is how I'm trained now. And tell me if you guys are like this. I hear sad things like that. I'm like, oh, did you hear about the Publishers Clearinghouse thing? It's gonna be an awesome documentary about that.
Oh yeah.
Like that's bad, right? Like I don't want to be the guy that all this
Right.
shit's falling down around me, and I'm like, oh yeah, oh man, I love it. You hear about that murder? Oh, they're doing a great 3-part miniseries.
But it's
on it.
interesting because I feel like I learned, and hey, I'm so skeptical now of everything. But when I watch these documentaries, I feel like I knew something before, and now I know something totally different. Like there's just parts of everything that I didn't know or I didn't understand, and they have the time now and the technology to go back and explain like why this happened and how it happened and why it worked this particular way. And it's interesting to see that from this later perspective.
Yeah.
I
mean, the chase was on my birthday.
Well, can I ask before we move
The
on to that?
OJ chase was on my birthday, man. Like that. Like when I think about that documentary that I know you guys are watching.
Yeah.
Like, are you finished it, right?
Yeah, we finished it last night, and it was good because so many things I forgot, and the documentary makes it blatantly obvious that he was 100% guilty. Like so much so that you're like, oh my God! But it lays out how they got to the not guilty verdict, and it was the perfect storm of all the environment of the United States at the time, the fact that he had the best lawyers in the country, the fact that against like public prosecutors that were no match for
But it's how they spun the. I haven't seen the documentary, but like I could, somebody else can make the same documentary with the same stuff. It's just how they edit it. It's how they cut it.
Of course,
that's
true.
That could make it look different. Like especially the catfish one. Had they not gotten the mom, if they not had gotten some of the people that were involved in that one, it could have seemed very different and everything. So it's but I mean it.
I think you're good on that. It's been out a minute.
It is crazy. It's a good documentary, and it reminds. I remember like when they read the verdict and how like the entire country was watching it.
I watched that in 6th grade. They turned it on.
Yes.
I did too.
Yes.
You were in
school.
school.
6th grade. I was in. How old are you? Am I older than you? Oh, my God.
I'm just turning 42.
Yeah, I was in 8th grade, and when I was still in middle school though.
Yeah, we're sitting there in English class watching it.
You
And they turned it
high
on.
school,
I was in
right?
high school, yeah.
Did they do that for kids that like the whole Casey Anthony thing? Did they do that in school?
I don't know because I was at home.
I think
Right.
for
Didn't have
maybe
school anymore.
some. Yeah, in high school, I think. Yeah, some of your juniors
But it wasn't
and seniors.
like as. I mean, like the
No.
OJ thing. I mean, I'm in 6th grade. I was in like you said, English class. Nothing to do with like a civics or a history or
but
something.
back then, and it really I could really feel it when we were watching it. The memory of how it was then. Now we are inundated with information. We have so much. Everything is right here all the time. I'm tired of the info. I don't care what trial is going on right now. There are too many of them. I don't care.
Yeah.
Stop sending me stuff. But back then, what was going on?
That was the only one.
Like the local high school football team was on the news. Like there was not a lot of exciting drama.
And all you had to do is stamp one of the world's largest sports stars on it.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I think people also.
And a grisly murder and then a racist detective.
I didn't know this, but to my dad, like, OJ was a very big deal. Like, to me, it's not my generation, right? He's not my athlete.
Yeah.
Jordan's my guy, right? Michael Jordan. If Michael Jordan was involved in some sort of crazy
murder,
like I'll give you another one. When Michael Jordan's father was murdered, I think.
Yeah,
I think
that was
that's
a
right.
huge deal.
That was a bigger deal to me than the OJ thing, only because Michael Jordan's a bigger deal to me. But to my dad, like I remember how he was like literally floored. Like what?
Still to this day,
He killed, like, he was like, no, that guy's funny. My dad loved him in the Naked Gun movies. Thought the guy was like the lovable sports comedy. Everybody loved him. No way, you know? It was weird. I remember.
Still to this day, biggest celebrity, that murderer of all time. You know, like as far as the height of celebrity was at the time.
People don't understand how
you
big
just called
that
him
guy.
a murderer, though.
The documentary.
I believe he was a murderer.
But I'm like just saying for people out there who, the justice system.
Whatever.
No,
There's no
I
justice system in
understand.
here. You're on Tom and Dad, baby.
I fully understand why he was not convicted of that. I 100% understand. Watching everything and how
I think if I was a jury, if I was on the jury, I would have done the same thing they did. Like it spells that out. But watching it from the outside and then laying out all the evidence they didn't even put in the trial, and then you're like, oh my God, this guy was 100% guilty.
I was going to bring that up. There's a lot of evidence that they didn't get to.
I'm surprised he went to the grave. Like it didn't on his dying day. He was like,
he wrote a book called he's like, if I did it in big
blood.
book.
and the if was really small.
Yeah, it was like a tiny if, and there was like did it, blood.
Yeah, but he's also wanted,
You can read that. It's still out there. I read it.
Yeah.
Did you? I thought you weren't allowed to. I thought the Goldman stopped it from release.
Get on the
internet.
got on the internet. I can get anything. What do you want?
So
I can get anything.
A little bit
except for the sex tape that is supposedly Carrie Hart, and Pink had a sex tape in this town in a public Disney pool, and the tape is in this city, and I can't find it.
And then it never got out.
Never got out.
Ew, they had sex in a public pool.
That like one of the resorts. Supposedly there is in Orlando, and every couple of months I'll go to Google, type it in, see if I can find it.
You know how much tourist pee is in here?
That's Yeast Infection City.
Martin Huntington, he's tough.
So a little bit of
militia.
Personal connection with OJ is Jetson was friends with OJ's kids and grew up with them, went to school with them in Miami. OJ lived down the street from Crystal's stepmom's
OJ
house.
taught him how to run.
Yeah, and I remember when we finished the documentary, Crystal reminded me of that. I'm like, oh yeah. And then the story of like OJ dressing up like for Halloween one year, like
you've told this
one of
before.
LAPD cops
dropped his kids off at my stepmom's house.
Yeah. And then Jetson was like, yeah, I got drunk over OJ's house one day when I was young at a party, and then I got in big trouble, and then he was friends with
he got
his
drunk
kids.
at OJ's house.
Yeah.
At like a kid, teen house party.
OJ,
that's an excellent.
OJ was a cool dad.
Yeah.
He probably just like anything goes.
Oh yeah, man. He was the
anything
coolest
goes.
dad.
I'm surprised those kids have laid low.
I agree.
They could have rode those, but they have laid low.
No, I think you have to. When your dad is a monster, you have to lay low.
Yeah.
But he died.
No, I'm serious. That's the only way to play it. That's the only way you can play it where people won't bother you or think you're a monster is you have to fade into existence.
Guess what good would come of it for them?
Right, like,
well,
don't you act up, I'll murder you too.
Well, like, if
something.
you kind of follow in their footsteps, right, or if you start doing bad stuff, like if you're a kid, like Nick Hogan's reputation is probably one of the worst of celebrity kid of all time. But if he'd have laid low, way better for him, right?
Yeah,
he'd still have everything, but he wouldn't have this horrible reputation. He killed one of his friends.
Yeah.
Not good. You did it wrong.
He had his old man jeans.
He did. He had the Terry. He went full Terry. And when you go full Terry, you go crazy. with the fame.
If you're the kids of a murderer, you're like, well, that's inside me somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know.
You're like, I don't want to piss this guy off.
What do you think I think about my anxiety when I look at Maisie? Like when we do something, like, because she's got it. It's in there. It comes out in different times for different things, but you're right. Like, it's in there. I gave her that.
Yeah.
I gave her. The murderer is inside of you.
I see Tommy's daydreaming, and I'm like, just find a woman to take care of you as fast as possible. So he can just continue the daydream through life. And you can do it.
Does he ever tell you some of his daydreams?
No.
I'd love to know what some of the, like, because he
just
seems very
often while
creative
He
to
starts
me.
telling you, it's like somebody telling you their dream.
I like that,
just
though.
nonsense. It's like, what? You can't listen to it. It's just.
Did you tell your kids that you knew Chris Turner or anything on AGT? Like, did
It moved the
that
needle.
it really moved the needle for Maisie.
I have
Did it
never
move?
had any celebrity move the fucking needle in my house. Like Chris
She
Turner,
thought that was
she
so-
hugged me. She watched the show.
She came up because she had gone to bed. I mean, because they waited till the last minute to say. And she woke up that morning and she was like, "Did he win? Did he win?"
Yeah.
Like
She was
that's
like-
the first thing out of her mouth. And who else? There was somebody else that like really. Oh, Piff.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say
Piff.
Piff
Yeah.
moved the needle for
Piff moves the needle
years
too.
ago.
The magicians
Years ago.
and the anybody on America's Got Talent that for younger kids, it seems to move the needle. And she knows the show because her friends know the show.
Well, and they
But
like
it's
put
still-
clips on.
It's too young
you
for
know,
her though
things.
too. She kind of
Piff.
Well, like America's Got Talent.
It
You
is.
know,
It's too young for her.
She says that.
Oh.
I don't think it is. It's for families, but she's kind of like it's for babies. It's for like kids
Yeah.
younger.
That's funny. Adults watch it.
But you know how kids are.
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah,
something for them, and they're like, no.
Yeah. So I didn't know. Like,
I'm with her. It is for babies.
But
did the boys know? Did they care?
watch it?
No, they wanted to play Roblox.
I mean,
It's strangers. I was talking to this buddy about it. He was telling me a story about his
I
wife.
told them I was like the
No.
finals, and they forgot.
No,
We're talking to Frank in here.
All right. I have a hard time just shutting up and letting it be funny because I feel like these people are going to think I'm a terrible mother.
No, they know.
I knew it started at like 9 o'clock, and I'm
It
like,
was
this
late.
thing is going to go till 11 p.m. I don't
Yeah.
want to start it now. Let's just watch the recorded version later. It wasn't because they wanted to play Roblox.
I know.
But did they even care?
Roblox is
like
so
they
good.
did. Daddy knew.
Yeah, they did. They were
Okay.
excited to see it. We just
Draw
your Haven't watched penis it yet. in
Roblox.
we'll just pretend it's live next time whenever we put it on.
Everybody out there, they're laughing because they're like, I'm bad too. No one's good. Come on. If you talk about how too much good, they're like, you think you're too
You
good
think
for
you're
me?
better than us?
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
you.
yeah. Get mad.
I know there's a lot of stuff I don't even talk about.
So let's talk about this. Crystal, my husband mocked it up in ChatGPT. He wants to put a urinal in our garage. So he does not have to leave his garage.
Garage Journal, dude. It's the best idea I've ever come up with.
What are you doing in there?
I'm just sitting.
Sitting.
Watching
He's
mu-
sitting so
tinkering.
still.
I'm
Is the
doing my
door-
pop-up
Is
day.
the door open?
Yes.
Because you can't use
Sometimes.
the urinal. if
Yes,
the
he
door's
said
open.
it could because there's just his back.
Yeah, it's just
Nobody's
my back.
seeing his pee.
No.
It's just my back. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
see nothing.
You got to put a stall. If you're listen,
no
A
stall.
stall?
No,
Stall.
stalls are for
least
girls. This
at
is not
least it
a.
would be on the back
He's not-
wall.
He's
At
not
least-
pulling down his pants like a
Yeah, I'm
toddler.
not taking a dump in there.
He wants to
I
call
w-
Modern Plumbing to
it
come.
backs up to that bathroom though, doesn't it?
Correct.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
That's
have.
where he wants
it's
it to
perfect.
be.
It's literally
But you
next to my
need-
shop sink.
I'm sorry.
Urinal.
You need a half wall. Okay.
No half wall.
You
He
got it. You
wants it
cannot be in
between
there
my
urinating.
my fridge, and the where the sink is.
Okay,
I
so
urinate in my front yard all the time.
Yeah, see?
You absolutely.
Thank you for
better
being my
not.
friend.
I face the street.
Yeah.
and then I pull my pants all the way to the ankles.
Okay.
At our little house.
Daniel used to piss
At
in
our-
the backyard
At our,
all the
at our
fucking time.
seen
no,
that
in the
many
front
times.
yard. At our little house, I used to
Oh,
love.
if it was dark.
And then my favorite thing to do, and this made you mad, I would pull my pants out and I would piss all over your car.
Yes, he would do it on the
I would-
handle.
I
Because
would stand
he's
like-
just an asshole. Why would you be such an asshole?
I'd be like,
Andrea, that's before you married him,
Right.
And I'd
Yes,
be spraying it. I'd spray it, and then
And this is like when he would be ripping off his shirt with all the buttons because he would be so drunk. He's puked in my car, and then he pisses
No.
on
Yeah,
it.
does
I
this-
wouldn't urinate. No, I was not. No,
No,
but
you didn't urinate.
I
in my car.
urinate
You
all over your car,
barf.
and then I'd have one, the last squirt, and then I'd go over to the door handle and it's the last squirt right on the door handle.
Is this before or after you burned her things in the chimney?
Same era.
We
Same
need
era.
to talk about all this stuff with Colette. Yeah, you used to barf in my car. You used
Well, that's
to.
not a.
Sometimes
I think,
you need to leave some stuff under the rug. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I think
Thank you,
OJ
Kristen.
pissed on Nicole's shoe. Tells a story.
Okay.
But yeah, so
Let me
So he's-
get my Bruno Molly's here.
he's really lobbying for a urinal in the.
Well,
So-
because it's perfect. Because let me. I was gonna walk you through it. Okay,
the
so
bathroom is so close.
so there's a wall, and then on the side wall, I have my my collection of flags that Grandpa's have. My grandpa flags.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put a little lamp out there. I have.
so we can turn off the big light.
Yeah, I have
In the garage,
I have a
you can sit in?
workbench. I have a vise, so I can like use a drill and stuff there. I have all my vacuums and everything. I have all my tools organized, and then in the center, there's a shelf with like all of my car cleaning stuff and like like different oils and different stuff for the garage door. This one's-
Jackals.
No, that's
fog
not
machine.
Jackals. It's
Oh.
it's a tactical hat.
Tactical hat. Sorry.
Tactical hats, fog machine. I got fog juice down there. Then I've got the new refrigerator that I bought my queen. I bought her a brand new
Is
refrigerator.
it full of your beer though?
Not right now because I drank all my beer, but it will be full of beer. And then,
Wait, I thought we talked about this. I thought the stomach doctor said you had to
with
pull
the
back
Mountain
on.
Dew, we're doing the Mountain Dew one thing at a time. And then,
Well, beer's worse than Mountain Dew.
that's not what she said. She said the Mountain Dew's worse.
She wanted him to change to matcha, and that's what I love.
don't
And
do
he
matcha.
laughed in her face.
Yeah, matcha's for like guys that wear beanies and art people.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
you're
just the
doing
caffeine,
yoga?
though, right?
Matcha's for yoga people.
Yeah, I don't matcha. It's
He
You gonna
thinks it
start
tastes
wearing
like
beads
grass.
and burning incense?
It tastes like grass. Back to my urinal. So then next to the shop, like my shop sink, it's a metal.
It's in the
like
corner.
a stainless shop sink, right, where you can use paint and stuff.
We're just pissing that.
I do.
It's too.
I see.
yeah.
We revealed something to Crystal about your Bitcoin. I will tit for tat. I will reveal
Yeah.
something that
You
my
can
wife
piss in the
doesn't know.
sink.
I've been pissing in the sink, which is what brought me to the idea. I was pissing in the sink, and I'm like, I could put a urinal here, and then it's like because it's cool.
It's already plumbed. You just take the sink out and put the urinal there.
I
you
want-
gotta-
I want
you-
the sink.
You gotta. It's different. A sewage line is not the same as a regular drain line from a sink. You have to tap into the sewer. I think. At
Look
least a
at her
toilet.
teaching
With a
you.
toilet, you have to
No.
tap into. You can't just like easily willy nilly move a toilet.
Wait a
around.
minute. So a
It's all the
toilet.
pipes go to the same place.
All
So
right,
a
Elaine.
urinal.
George Costanza.
Does a urinal go to? Is a urinal plumbed to the poo-poo holes?
This is interesting. I don't know.
Or-
Is the sewage line only because it's poop? Because then if it's only pee, maybe it does just go down the sink drain line.
Yeah, and it all
No,
goes.
if it backs up, I think that's toxic. Like you can't have it back. I don't know.
Do they make
Ask-
a poopable urinal?
But okay, wait. I want to set the scene though. You walk in the door.
Yeah.
You take a right, and you're at the bathroom. So
yeah, but I
like,
don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, hold
It's
on.
not about that.
It's like
all the lines are like it's not like an RV where there's gray water and
no,
a
but I'm
black
just saying,
water.
like, why does he need to put in a urinal?
Because it
The
looks
bathroom
cool.
is
It's
right-
cool.
not- he has to go
It's
nowhere.
cool to be hanging out and everybody sees my urinal, and then like I'm gonna make it cool. I'm gonna put like stickers on it and stuff, or maybe like have somebody custom paint it. Maybe airbrush it. Maybe have Earl Funk come over
It's
and
a
airbrush
talking
my
You
urinal.
can't
piece.
have people walking around. You got
Do
the
you
garage
think the HOA
open.
would have a problem with that?
Yeah,
They can't. I'm a goddamn American. There's an American
Yeah.
flag in there. They could come fight me for my urinal
Yeah.
in there.
Oh, you
I'll
could build
fucking
one-
stab him. I'll stab a
Well,
motherfucker.
they're going to tell you that you have to close the door to use it.
No, they're not a
No,
goddamn
no.
un-American.
No,
You
No,
Get-
I'll
use
fight
the
that. If I get call
toilet.
Mo.
Get your shotgun.
I think Mo. We could ask Mo this question. There's no indecent exposure. There's no.
Yeah, you get your back.
Nobody is seeing
turning
anything.
your back to it.
I
yeah.
just have. Look, I'll do it right now. Look, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. Start peeping.
But you can't see anything.
Yeah.
You can. I'm.
He mocked this up in ChatGPT
I did
to
I
But
took-
it's
try to
also,
sell it.
It's
You can take measurements. Here, I'll
Daniel,
show you.
I'm usually right there with you, buddy.
You usually are. I thought you were going to be my ride or
But
die. on
I
this.
just want you to put it on the other wall or just put a little half wall up there.
No,
That's all I want.
no.
See,
This
I-
is
You
the benefit of being a man.
See, I
is
mocked
that
it up.
You could pee anywhere.
Let me see it.
See, there's my urine.
Oh, it's worse than I thought.
No,
Yeah.
he actually it needs to be moved
It needs to be
over.
by the fridge
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
that's
the
where
other
the
side of
plumbing
the
lines
Yeah,
are.
I'll move it
Yeah.
to the side.
Yeah, but it's
shouldn't
just,
have
it's just
asked
for aesthetics. I'm with Daniel.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm
Would
gonna
you
put
use-
it in Daniel's house.
Everybody in the
You're
chat
not
room.
doing it. No way.
Most
no
of the
way.
I'm
guys
doing
that are,
it.
I will let you do it. You know
Thank
what?
you,
They
sir.
want to start fucking with us. I want to start fucking with them.
Just order it on eBay right now.
You want to
Temu.
spend time with your husband? Well, guess what? You're not, because he's going to help me put my urinal in, and you don't want a urinal handling?
my
Well, you're not.
God.
Guess what? Because he's helping me put the fucking
Imagine
gravel.
a little
Fucking
girl
flood.
is out there riding her bike, and she goes home and she says, "Mommy, I saw a guy going pee-pee in his garage."
Well, you shouldn't have been looking
And
at
the
it.
little girl, and she's
You're a
confused.
goddamn pedophile,
She
kid.
was going by. She was going by really fast, and she said, "Oh!" And she went home and she told her mom, and then the mom said, "Well, did you see anything?" "I think so. I think I saw his pee-pee."
No, don't say
This
that.
is spiraling.
Thankfully,
What if it happened?
but thankfully,
Prevent it by
We do
putting
not
a
get
little
a lot
half
of. We do not get a lot of traffic because
We don't.
of where we're at. But would you use another man? Would you use that urinal if you were like?
He's
course I
allowed to
would.
use-
Oh.
He's allowed to use it.
I want to use it right now.
Yeah, you're allowed to. You're not allowed to use it.
You know what? We're getting a urinal installed in here.
Yeah. And we're going to
get
install it ourselves.
We'll get modern plumbing and install it right here.
Right
so
down- right there.
Well, right here, so I can pee on the desk during the show.
urinals.
Oh my God.
I'll do it right in front of any guest.
Let's make our seats toilets.
Full-blown
toilet seats.
Well, I don't need to do.
But feel how good it would be to just sit it's like you'd be watching me on the camera and you'd know something was happening when I made this face. I'm like, so we got the beer fest coming up. We got Business Beer Fest coming up.
Oh, yeah, you can hear my mine are loose. Yeah, the creatine and some other stuff. I don't know how much.
Oh
it's
my
in
God,
there.
Sounds like Saharan dust in there.
I did not want to laugh, but when Daniel had to get his colonoscopy, it was so funny. Just the poops that he was having.
Oh, when you had to clean it out, you had to do the procedure. Yeah, you had to drink the
Because it
goddamn.
sprays at you at 100 miles an hour.
That's how his are every day. It goes.
I know.
It
No,
goes
that was
up.
that was when I was
God,
taking too much creatine
Hold on,
by
can I
accident.
do what you do?
So funny.
Can I do what you do? If I turn my mic really high, I can do an impression of you going to the bathroom and it's
All
gonna be
right,
fun.
don't talk about it.
Hold on, this is what he does when I'm here. It's just okay. I'm gonna have to turn my mic high so you can hear it. Okay, ready? Okay, this is what happens. So just listen. You can probably hear it. Here we go.
Is the tiptoeing part of it? Okay, he shuts the door.
That's what he does. He sneaks in there. He sneaks in there.
But you know what he's doing.
And the only way you know he's pooping is you hear the door shut hard.
Hard.
Yeah, and you're like, and then it's like, and then
Well,
he's in
because
there,
they pee with the door open
and
now.
then he's in there, and then once he's in there, he's gone. You'll hear nothing. It's like a ninja walking. I don't know. You know,
Is
you
the
hear.
bottom of your toilet seat splattered?
No, I've had to start cleaning it
With
because
gray
of gas.
water.
We both have.
I'm like,
Yeah,
what's
I'm
coming
trying to-
out of you?
Daniel
It's
has to-
gray
We
water.
we both have it at the same time.
Yeah.
So if he goes in there to
that's
splatter,
our bond.
Does that start your brain thinking
Oh,
about
no,
poop?
There's already splatter.
no,
Splatter,
I'll splatter it before he splatters it.
Oh, okay.
We do.
Yeah.
This is a splatter house.
Yeah. It's a.
That's an excellent video game reference.
Yeah, it's an OJ bloodbath. I'm sorry.
Oh, I wanted to double back to it. I am also watching the documentary about the fattest loser.
What is that?
Or the biggest loser. Sorry.
Daniel, that was a real Freudian there.
Sorry.
The game show?
Yeah, and it is really, really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrea started watching it with me too. But then I forgot there are some things that they did that I had forgotten that they did that I was like, they didn't do that, and they did.
Like the producers of the show?
Yeah, I watched this fucking show from day one. I watched it, and I was watching them do. I was like, "There's no way they did that." They had a bit in Biggest Loser where, in order to let the people, because they're away at this ranch and they have to be there for months, right, away from their family, away from their jobs. So imagine being at this place for months away from your family, and then every once in a while they'd have this challenge where they would take an aircraft hangar and fill it full of like the most amazing treats of every flavored treat you can think of. All Italian food, all Chinese food, every food, they fill an aircraft hangar with all the food.
They probably make them fill out like a survey. What's your favorite food? And so then they put it.
And it's just a beautiful. Imagine it looks like Willy Wonka's goddamn. It's a paradise of food. And they put all the contestants in there, and then they're like, whoever eats the most, because you got to get weighed in.
The most calories.
Eats the most calories. You get to go home, see your family, and train there. You get to see your family and be with them again.
But
Why
that
would
could
they
mean
do that.
And but that could mean you get eliminated because you know.
you didn't lose as
gain
much.
weight.
Right,
Yeah.
right, because you're still gonna have to weigh in. It's the most one of the most fucked up things. And I was like, they never did that. And then you see these people like,
Yep.
and they're all just going to town, and they're crying because they know that. You know, I'm like, this is.
What about the lady who collapsed on the beach and they carried her over the finish line so she wouldn't get eliminated, but then she had to leave the show anyway because she like went comatose. She said she saw like her grandpa. She said she saw
Yeah.
the white light.
Yeah, some lady died on the beach. She said she died on the
And then
beach.
her fellow
And
contestants
they
carried her
and
over.
They carried her across, and then she said while she's laying on the beach dead, she saw all of her relatives like talking to her. I'm
So
like,
she
what?
still didn't get to go on it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like the people like, oh, I'll eat as much as I want and I'll just throw it up after so I don't get the calories.
No, but
in.
I think
and
they,
then
like,
they're
would
like, I
watch
should
it.
do this every day. Then I'll be skinny.
Yeah, it was. You realize that at the time they were trying to do something good, but the methods that they were doing it, like if you did that
Well,
now,
it's a game show.
Yeah,
Well, and everybody that they
it's-
talked to gained it all back.
Of course they
Yeah,
did.
They're all-
yeah. Well, because they were losing it the wrong way, and it wasn't like what they do all the time now.
It's
Yeah.
hard to work out.
Jillian's
is.
not on there,
Ugh.
but Bob Harper, they do talk to him. I haven't seen Jillian on there yet.
She's the fart one.
Yes.
face like this?
Yeah, very
Yes.
outspoken. I think she's going.
Kinda
She
rough.
always looks like she's sniffing a fart.
She's trying to dig into that conservative money right now a little bit. She's finding her pathways to do more and more stuff.
I'm gonna write that down. We should do that.
I know. I've been thinking about it.
Listen, you guys should pick a side because,
That's what anybody wants.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
all they want nowadays.
Yeah.
Nobody wants this not talking about it.
Yeah, they just want
Hey,
to.
I thought that's what they wanted.
No, they want to be mad.
Because it's everywhere, and
They're
I'm like,
addicted,
God.
they're addicted to fighting. I
Yeah,
want to fight
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the time.
They want to
Yeah.
hear you say something they don't agree with. So then they can be
can
mad
fight.
at you about it. Yeah.
Yeah, they want a lot of that.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can do that.
Ugh.
I've been
Although-
doing this for so long, I don't know if I can do that
Nah,
anymore.
just
Do you
kidding
know
around.
that used to be my job on Ed Till when I started? My job there was, and it sucked. My job was to be contrarian. So my job was to go through
Whatever he said, then
I
you
was
go
supposed to
against?
find that. No, I
Oh.
was never on air. I was supposed to just like find articles that he could talk about, and then choose what side he could rail against. Like pick the side
Although I
to
don't,
piss off.
I don't know if that is
Sucked.
prevalent or as prevalent as it was, where there was a time like in the Howard Stern
It was
movie,
the shock jock.
like when Howard Stern in the 90s, like his program director was trying to see how and they were like, oh, the average listener of Howard Stern listens for an hour and a half, and they're like, okay, and then the average person that hates Howard Stern listens for 2.5 hours. Like, and it was back then it was the Rush Limbaugh and all, like you when there was only one thing to listen to, wasn't that much variety. People used to listen, listen, and I don't know
Yeah.
if that happens as much anymore.
I
It
don't
doesn't-
think so, 'cause
It
you
doesn't
can-
seem like anybody's
Because
angrily
there's so
listening.
much
No, but-
other.
They're fighting with each other, but they're not consuming the other side. I
No,
don't think,
no,
as
no, no.
much.
You want to go to somebody that's going to confirm what you already believe.
Right, and they'll make you mad because they're going to tell you what the other side is doing that you're not going to like. So
Yeah.
you're still watching because
Yeah.
of anger and fear, but you're listening to it from the perspective of someone you agree with.
Yeah, I'm finding myself off the internet more.
I agree.
I really am.
I
And
can't take it anymore.
And we
I'm-
can circle back around to it. That is why I'm in the garage, listening to music, tinkering on the scooter, hanging up posters, hanging up postcards, hanging up flags, because it's not people fighting on the internet.
Yeah.
It's me and my dog, who seems to really enjoy it. I'm putting a baby gate out there.
across the whole.
I bought a 16-foot retractable baby gate I'm installing.
For
It's the biggest baby gate they sell.
Dansby?
Yeah. I bought Dansby a 16-foot it's on sale, $99. 16-foot retractable baby gate I'm going to
Why don't you
install.
get yourself a full garage screen?
She wouldn't let me do it.
Just go to Deltona.
I had one in the
They're
cart.
just so
I
excited.
had one in the
Edson
cart.
does it.
I had one in the cart, and Andrea's like, "You're not buying a magnetic screen door. They won't allow that." I was like, "They'll just come tell me to take it down. It's magnetic. I'll pull it down. I'll put
This
it back
guy.
up."
Yeah.
What did Maisie tell you this morning? He loves to spend money.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's talk about that. That's a great segue. You are turning our child into you. You are turning, which isn't bad, but you're turning her into a cheapskate.
Yes. And I did inadvertently, so I got
No, not inadvertently. She goes through our freezer and picks out stuff that's old, and she'll eat that for breakfast to be efficient.
She'd be like,
I'm not
Oh, 'cause
kidding.
she's
I'm
like,
not
this is gonna
fucking
go
around.
bad for
Yeah, so
I'm the, Crystal,
crazy.
Crystal, if I'm lying, may my mom and dad in heaven kill me right now. This makes me so angry. I'm like, I looked at Andrea. I was like, did you tell her that?
she said, so we went out and we got Chipotle, and I got Daniel's Chipotle dinner free because that's how I do.
Chipotle's quesadilla is the best quesadilla.
But you can only
I
get
think.
quesadilla on their
It's
app.
awesome.
Anyway, so I got Maisie a kids meal, and it comes with the food, but also comes with a drink. And so I got her just a plain milk. She ate the food when she got home Wednesday night. Well, last night for dinner, she was like going through to get herself a drink, and she goes, "Oh, I guess I'll drink this milk since she got it with my meal. I just don't want it to go bad."
Yeah, she's like, I don't want it to go bad. I'm
So then
like,
she
you don't
drank
have
the
to have that. You can have a Coke. or
lemonade
something. You can
or
have something
something.
good if you want. You don't have to. Now, you've convinced her somehow that she needs to be like mommy.
And finish.
We
the
all have our
chips.
things.
She
you
wasn't
know?
happy about her lunch today, but it was like all that I had left, and she goes, "Okay, I'll just finish it off." It was like leftovers, and she was like, "Okay."
She's a
I'll
good
just finish
kid.
it."
She's
Our
But then she
boys-
tells
It's not a bad
Daniel
thing.
that
Our
he
kids-
loves to spend money.
Our kids open everything like a raccoon, and they leave it open in the freezer so it goes bad,
That's
and
what I
there's
do.
just
Oh, the
crap
waste.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Waste. We are not
Yeah, yeah.
teaching.
You know what I
anything.
like to do? I like to open a bag of Santitas, which is my favorite tortilla
It's
chip.
the best, saltiest chip.
Yeah.
$2.99, of course.
This lady
Can't
knows.
beat Century.
And then I'll open a new bag immediately because I want them fresh.
No,
says-
I can't go down that
If
path.
I told my sons today, I'm like, we're gonna drain our bank accounts, all our retirement, and we are just gonna travel the world until all our money runs out. They'll be like, yes. I'm like, no more school. We'll just go. And then who
No
knows
way.
what's gonna happen once our money runs out? I don't know. They're like, yes,
Maisie,
yes.
That would give her so much anxiety, and I don't know even how even she knows, but she would be like, "No, we can't do that. No
Max.
way. No, not at all."
Max would say, but that's okay. We don't need money. We're rich with family, right, Mom? That's what
Oh,
100%.
my
Where'd you
that's
get
what
that? See,
God.
that's you.
He said,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's you. I like that.
I say, wait until you're living in the streets. Then your tune will change.
Yeah,
You're like,
okay.
this is hard.
Tough guy over here. He doesn't tell them anything. The only thing that they've ever learned is because I've told them.
Whoa! Oh my God!
And then
That's
TC's
a
over there like,
gauntlet has been-
why are you
you
being
just got
mean?
slapped across the face.
Why are you being mean to my babies?
Oh.
I'm like, it's 10 o'clock on a school night. They got to go to bed. And he's like, just let me wrestle one more time.
Hey, come on.
That's
Oh my
not
God.
calming them down and giving them calm.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this guy
But then-
had snack attacks, and then he'll be like, "There's just fingernails left in this chip bag."
You
And
guys
I'm
don't
like,
do that? Like if you have a bag of chips and you guys are not like I'm good with chips in that, like when I seal them up, when I put the bag in, I make sure I don't crush the bag. You guys on your quest to be so organized are always smashing bags in there. Let's go be easy on the bag. And then you open it up and there's a bunch of fingernails. I stole that from Dirty Jim. Used to say that. Jim Colbert. He's like, I can't eat these. Are fingernails, and I can't eat fingernail chips. So I will, even if it's like a quarter of a bag. I'm like, these are all fingernails.
Yeah, last night he was like, "Do we have any more of these? This is just fingernails."
And then Maisie will come over and be like, there's still a lot of good chips in there. Dad."
I'll
And I'm
finish
like,
it
"Well,
off."
She'd be
Yeah,
like,
I have
"I'll
a
just
tip
take
for you."
those.
She did that.
I'll
Yeah,
just take those to lunch."
She did.
for
She's like, I'll
lunch."
just take this to lunch. I'm like, no.
Listen, pour those out on a plate. Okay, pour the entire fingernails out on a plate and spread them around nice and even, but tuck them close.
Mm-hmm.
Sprinkle cheese all over it and melt it. And then when it comes out, then you cut it with a pizza cutter, and now you got cheesy chips.
No.
This lady knows. That's like you're like 3 for 3 today with things I like.
Why don't you just call her when you have a
I
issue?
might.
She'll solve it.
Crystal, what should I do here?
Because
Put a half wall up over that urinal.
me,
That's
I'm
what-
just like,
My cheap wife won't let me buy anything.
no.
So, speaking of lunch, the other day I forgot to make Tommy's lunch. I just, in between now, I can't wait till Max goes to the same school again.
Easier.
Because now with both, elementary
Different
school and middle
times.
school, it threw off my whole routine that I've been doing for the past 5 years. So I forgot to make Tommy's lunch, and I realized, usually I take both their lunch boxes out of their backpacks the day before, and this morning I didn't, and then I took Max to school, forgot to even take Tommy's lunch. Anyway, I realized that when I was leaving here, I was like, oh shit, forgot to pack his lunch. Like he went to school with no lunch. And
so his lunchbox was still from the day before
Yeah,
in
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So we went to lunch,
And he took his lunchbox out, unzipped it, opened.
and it's
Yesterday's,
Oh, wow.
yesterday's
Oh,
list.
Maisie would get mad as fuck. If we
Oh,
Okay, let's-
I get a text.
yeah,
about
Maisie would
that.
text us about that.
So I'm driving home and I'm beating
TC's
myself
like ready
up.
to cut his fingers off.
I'm,
He was so
and I'm
upset.
like, I let my son down. You know,
Oh,
like,
my God.
I he pulled out his
Don't they get
lunch
free-
and he
free-
thought
This is the guy who wants their life to be a little harder to make them tough.
Well, going out with lunch with one day, yeah.
I mean,
He can
no,
buy-
but
he
look how
don't-
much
he
he's
don't wanna
beating
buy it.
himself up over some.
Orange
who cares?
County
So he
gives
was fine.
free food.
No, I know they don't want to buy it. They
Yeah.
don't want to go through the lunch line.
Yeah,
or
Maisie
whatever.
didn't want to buy it either. She says the food's
But
gross.
in a pinch, he could have gone through
Of course,
the line
yeah.
for
And-
free.
But he won't. He'll just not say anything. But
That's what I would do.
So then, but I'm imagining like him pulling out his lunch and then like, oh man, my dad let me down. No lunch today. And then I'm like, I'm beating myself
Tommy
up.
doesn't think that deep.
And
in
then,
your imagination, is he cry? Did he sad? Is
no, he won't. He never cries.
But it's
like
just
me.
he holds it inside.
Yeah. But
Yeah, but it's
I just let him down.
it's
Like,
disappointment,
His
though.
old man let him down.
True
I
disappointment.
make his lunch and it wasn't there. Let
Yeah.
him down. So then I went with Crystal. I'm like, let's go to McDonald's. Let's get him a milkshake, a cheeseburger.
Take him out of school. We're going to Disney.
And then let's say when we pick him
We're
up,
going to Italy.
he's got a milkshake and a cheeseburger to make up the fact that I forgot his lunch. So we wait there. He walks over to the car. He gets to the car. We're driving. And I'm like, hey, so how was today? He's like, fine. And then I'm
We're
like,
like, how was lunch? And he's like, normal.
forgot.
Here.
I'm like, there was nothing weird. And he's like, no.
He's kidding you. He's fucking with
No,
you
he's not.
guys.
He's not. And then I'm like,
He's like, there were some Takis in there. I just ate those.
yeah.
like, he
There was
did
from the
not-
day before, I didn't even realize I forgot to pack his lunch. That's
Oh, bless
me.
his heart.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
had no idea.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
he care that you get out of McDonald's?
Yeah, no, he was like, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Not bad.
And then I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. He was like, oh, no problem. I didn't even care. I thought
You can forget his lunch again. And
He didn't even he's like, oh, I thought that was weird that I just had a little bit of Takis and then a half-eaten Oreo. But he's like, I just
thought
ate
it was
it.
like a new style you're doing.
And I'm like,
Times are tough, you know.
Anyway,
Oh,
all right,
my
let's
God.
take a break.
That's sweet.
Come back and do a couple voicemails. The ladies can help us answer.
Yes.
And then we'll ease into the weekend. I know. I can't believe it's October. You guys putting up your Halloween decorations? I think I'm going to do it this
Already
weekend. Oh, it's already up?
Well, like not
No,
the
you don't have the
singing
pumpkins
but I like all of my other stuff. I don't have the singing pumpkins out because that's like an ordeal. But all of my other stuff is.
I gotta buy hay. I gotta go.
My bats are up. My doorstep says "Sorry, we're dead." My wreaths are up, and all of my indoor decorations are up.
See, I even doubted putting out this weekend because it's still September. And
No.
I've been making fun of you guys for years.
Because we're the type that like the Halloween we go straight in. We want Christmas up. Like I might put my Christmas tree up this
No!
weekend, too.
Yeah.
Already?
I'm ready.
Before
I'm ready.
Yes,
Halloween?
There's like
Yeah,
up
we did
on-
it last year. I'm ready.
Oh, on my time hop there, I've done it like at the beginning of September because
Yeah.
we just love that like the tree
Maisie
and
loves
how it
it.
smells.
Maisie?
and-
Okay, this
But
is
isn't
gonna.
it's too long. It's
No.
not special,
This is
right?
gonna freak you
No.
out. For
It's
the
like
last
having your birthday every day.
last-
3 weeks, the last 3 weeks, Maisie, well, I'll come into her room and she'll be like getting ready for bed. She'll have Christmas carols on, blasting.
Yep.
So
Cozy
now,
Christmas jazz she sleeps to every night.
it's a
Silver bells.
98% humidity.
Oh, she loves it.
she does
She
not
loves it.
God
She's like,
damn.
keep the fan on, keep the fan on.
Yeah, she's got, and then she told me, she came in one day, she's like, Daddy, there's a country, what'd she say? There's a vintage country Christmas channel on Sirius XM. And I'm like, she's like, you'll like that. I'm like, you're already into the Christmas music? Yeah, we're all in.
yeah.
We're all in,
We're all
man.
in.
It's
we
like,
we mold.
We'll just do it every day then.
Hey, they want me to leave the tree
write that
up.
down. Every day should be Christmas. That's good.
Yeah. There's that Only Murders comedian that had that whole thing. Remember his whole house was decorated like Christmas. He lived like that every day. Like
They would love for me to leave it up all year, but it just gets in.
there's
actually
people that do
did.
that. I think they base that character off of someone
Yeah.
that literally lives every day like it's Christmas. I think there's people that do that. And
Oh, yeah.
They were trying to lead you to believe that that person was the killer
yeah.
because of that.
Yeah. But I think because it's a crazy thing to do.
That's what I meant.
The name of the band is, or artist rather, Upchuck. The name of the song is Plastic. We'll be right back with more A Mediocre Time. 1-844-TOMNDAN. If you'd like to call, show@tomandan.com. for an email. That's what we're doing next. Brand new music from Teenage Bottle Rocket. I Want to Die on My Birthday. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom. Let's do some voicemail.
All right, voicemail messages. We have emails too. If you want to send us one, show@tomanddan.com. We'll start with this one right here.
Stan in Palm Bay. I haven't called in a while, but I was thinking, I listened to you guys for such a long time. A lot of little phrases and things that you said have, come up all the time in my life because I laugh about it or I hear things or I just, Daniel a long time ago said that his daughter Maisie called it her parts of vagina. I still scream at my wife, let me see that vagina. Whenever I hear a Journey song, I think Journey to Asia, and I scream, don't stop the reefing! Because there's just so many of them.
That we did that?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember. Also, I mean, I would do it, but I don't think we did.
If anybody else had thought of any, or if you guys have any, man, I love you guys.
Well, for life. We love you too, buddy. The mun thing was probably the biggest one I can remember.
Yeah, everything's a mun.
Yeah. Like a dog mun, a cow mun, police mun, music mun.
I couldn't tell. Was he in the bathroom or did he have a blinker on?
A lot of our people call while they're shitting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like a Bluetooth car ride.
Okay, I could see that.
All my Bluetooth devices never work.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm glad.
God, why are they the worst?
Because I feel like Bluetooth, I could be wrong on this, but here's my theory on Bluetooth. There is a sweet spot when only rich people or middle-class people had Bluetooth.
Okay, all right.
Now that all the poors have it, and I don't even use that phrase. That's a Tom Segura thing. But now that homeless people will have a Bluetooth speaker for their dog with goggles on their bike. You say, man, he doesn't have a home, but he has a Bluetooth speaker. There's too much Bluetooth out there, and there's only a certain amount of tooth.
Yeah.
And we've used all the Bluetooth up.
You can't have brown tooth with Bluetooth.
That's the funniest. That's the name of the show. Brown. You can't have brown tooth with Bluetooth.
Everything's trying to connect to the Bluetooth all the time, and it's constantly
Everything.
except the thing that I'm using.
Right, because the homeless people are controlling the Bluetooth now.
It's also like when someone switches from their Bluetooth to their actual phone, it sounds perfect every time.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, then you only can do that because it's like when I'm talking to Crystal in the car and then she's having a conversation with me and then she cuts out. And then this is the worst because I'm like, oh, she cut out. But if I say, I can't hear you, she's like, wah! She gets mad. I'm like, don't want to make her mad. So then,
I hear him do this. He does have steps. When you disconnect, he has steps that he has to go through. It's almost like an emergency. He has to get it like a form and don't make her mad.
So I'm like,
don't say,
so I'm like,
hello?
There's 10 seconds right now that's dead silent that I have no idea what she's saying.
You're
she's
just
talking.
You're just hoping that when it picks back up, you can
yes,
get back into it.
I can figure out what you said and then continue the conversation without saying, I didn't hear you. Then you get frustrated.
But you know what I hear him?
No.
And then he'll go, what? I'm listening. Yes, I'm listening. No, yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, and then my Bluetooth when I'm talking, it cuts out all the time. And then your
earbuds. Every time he answers the phone, it's a blank for a while, and then he goes, "Can you hear me?" And I'm like, how many times did you say that before I was able to respond?
It sounds like I'm underwater because I've washed the AirPods a million times in the washing machine because I leave them in my shorts pockets
they're
all the
supposed
time.
to stay dry.
And then I put them in rice and then they're all fucked up.
That's
Like
not a thing.
everything technology is my curse.
Yeah.
And I just can't, there's no way to
Another thing I've noticed is with Amazon Alexa devices, which I use primarily for Spotify, they'll just disappear. Like the one I want to use isn't there, and you can't find it. Like it's like, well, how do I get?
That happens on my Spotify as well.
I think it happens to everybody on Spotify, and I don't understand what that is. It makes me. I hate it.
I have groups. I have like mom's cleaning group, which is certain speakers will turn on, and then I have like party group, and that puts on the outside speakers.
Cool.
Yeah, sometimes they're just not there.
Yeah. I hate that. Like, I don't understand what that is. But anyway, let's try this one right here.
Hey, guys, this is Joey. I've got a story where back in the day when you didn't tell your parents what you did, coming home from school, riding bikes, I was supposed to go straight home. Instead, my buddy and I went to the creek down the street where the rope swing was, and you could never turn down a bet. My buddy bet me that I couldn't hold on to the bottom knot where your feet normally go, and it was about a 10-foot drop because the river or the creek was low, and I held on to it, and I went across and realized, oh, I got no space left on the other end, on the other side of the where I came from, and I smashed right into the tree, fell into the creek, rode home, and my mom was real upset, but I told her I fell on my bike while riding home from school. So I'm laying in the bath soaking up, in the Epsom salt, and she calls my buddy, and she says, I got to take Joey to the hospital. I need to know what happened. And he spilled it all out, and boom, there goes my summer. Thanks, Drew.
We're talking about hiding injuries from your parents back in the 90s and 80s, and it's something that our kids would never do now, because
that's not a thing now.
Yeah,
no.
It's the adventure is dead for kids.
Yeah, I hid places I went.
Stand by me.
Especially in high school. I remember going places I shouldn't have been, driving there, being there, and then just driving home. My parents would ask me where I went, and I would bold-faced lie to them.
Yeah. Well, everybody has
I would just tell, I was at Dave's house, and I was not at Dave's house.
I was never where I said I was.
Yeah.
Never.
Oh,
I'm glad we have some honest people in this room.
I slept in who knows how many people's houses that my parents thought I was next door at the neighbor's house or something. I was in the back seat of some 20-year-old's car, and I was puking out the window on the way to the beach.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm like 13.
My mom,
15 years old.
My mom pretty much knew where I was, but I would never tell my dad. But my mom, and she was like, okay, you want to go to McDonald's at 3
your
o'clock
mom
in the
kind of
morning?
let you go and do whatever you wanted to, right? I mean,
because I was a good kid. So
yeah,
she
didn't
didn't worry about
you
me.
You did some really crazy stuff. Yeah. Walking to McDonald's at 3 a.m. is weird. I would not let Maisie do that. That's not, you're not doing that.
Well, yeah.
She's 10.
She didn't get it permission.
Maybe when she's 16.
When I was in high school.
15.
And when I was 16, I flew to Chicago by myself to go see NSYNC.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, think about it. If you were like, hey, can Maisie figure out how to get from here to Hawaii? I'll be like, absolutely.
Yeah, she can. No, she can.
And she'd fly there.
That's probably why my mom was like,
fly
okay,
back.
I have
sure.
to take back what
She's
I'm saying.
responsible.
I have to take back everything I'm saying. I said I wouldn't let Maisie do that, but I already let her go to the store by herself, right?
Yeah, we're
She
giving her
loves
more
doing
rope.
that. That's like her thing. She gets pumped up. That's why I know she's like Vicky, like your mom. She's independent like your mom. She gets jazzed up. Like she comes home
She's
from doing
excited
it.
to have the independent.
Yeah, and you can see how cocky she is when she walks in. She's like, hey, she's like, I got you your Coors Light. She never does that. I'm joking. But she'll come in and she'll be like, what did she
wanted to make
what
cookies.
did she get me? Yeah, but she got something. No, thumbtacks for the garage.
Oh, yeah.
She's
She
like,
went to CVS.
She went to CVS.
And then she bought, and so I gave her my card, and then she bought Dansby a toy as well.
Yeah, and then she comes back and she's like, I got you the thumbtacks you wanted. And she's like thought she was the coolest motherfucker in town. It was pretty neat.
I think, you give the kids a little independence. It makes them feel.
See, my son's
try to give it to them. I send them. I'm like, all right, we're gonna stop at Walgreens. I need you guys to go in and get whatever. And they're like, are you really for real? Do we have to talk to somebody?
Yeah, we don't like to talk to strangers in real life, only on the internet.
It is safer though. I mean, I can't blame them.
No, they say, wait, actually.
But the whole time that she's walking, I can track her.
Yeah.
Like my mom could never. She couldn't track me, and
But you can, and I do watch it
yeah.
until she's back. I have.
But I think
I have anxiety about
Maisie in high school. If she's like this at 10, so in high school, I'd probably let her.
I think you're right.
What's going to be the repercussion of, because no matter what, every parent is tracking their kid's cell phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's paranoid about their kid getting kidnapped. And so your kid's never going to be able to lie to you about where they are. Unless you cognitively
Is that a bad thing? Because
I don't
maybe
know.
you learn
Don't kids
something.
turn off the
No,
tracking?
I think I see what you're saying. There's something in there where it's almost like the ability to be able to navigate that, even that little bit of deceit, that lie that you're telling your, I don't know.
Well, you're off on a goddamn Stand By Me adventure to go see a dead body. How you're running down the train tracks.
There's
You learn a lot
something-
on an adventure like that.
Well, it is a complete and utter disconnect from your parents, right? Like you're drawing that line in the sand, and you're like, no, I'm defying you.
Me and Joe used to ride our bikes. I mean, at Tommy's age for sure, like far
miles.
Yeah,
away.
like Bird Road. We were out in a park, like miles from my house.
Tommy's 11.
You know, and then my mom never knew what you know.
That was about right. Yeah, like I'd say between the ages of 11 and 13, or when I did the most of my bike travel. Like I rode from my
climbing
guys,
abandoned houses and shit.
Yeah, we drove. I remember I rode my bike on the side of 15A?
Yeah.
On the side of 15A. That's
Which
like
is like a big
18-wheelers going by, and I rode all the way to downtown to land.
Yeah,
and I got a sandwich or something, and then I rode all the way back.
Sad thing is, the kids are not gathering.
No.
They're not, unless they're like in an organized sport.
Well, around here they gather and they
some do here, but I think we have the benefit of living within, like, there's tons of kids here.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like just ass loads of children.
Yeah.
Like almost an annoying abundance of children.
And they cause just
I'm over them. But yeah, they congregate here because it's ripe for the taking here. But
it's not like it used to be.
Let's do this one. Did you get an email about genealogy?
Oh yeah.
Hey, Rockville Tom here. Just calling in to say I just got back from a cruise that I bought through Tony, and I wanted to kind of do a commercial for Ahoy Cruises. Give me a call, 386.
That's not the right one. That's listed. It says Native American on it, and it's a commercial for the cruise thing. I don't know if that's the same guy, but
yeah, Tony's great. Was he promoting? He's giving the number to Ahoy Cruises?
Yeah.
Just go to ahoycruises.com.
Yeah, Tony will take great care of you. We love Tony.
But the guy that was trying to see if I was actually Native American, he wanted all the birth date and death dates of my family. And then he did bring up, he's like, I heard you because we made fun of that you were paranoid. And then I was like, and he's like, what am I going to do with that? And I'm right. Like, I'm like, I'll give it to you, but I don't know it. And there's no way for me to know.
He wanted like your mom's birthday and maiden name, and he's not.
He's trying to get into all your Bitcoin.
No, he's not. There's a BDM trying to prove.
This is the guy.
This
who's
guy's
like,
trying to steal your fucking Netflix.
My sons know better than to give their personal information out to some stranger on Roblox, and here you're just gonna give out all of our personal
strangers.
information.
You've heard him all show.
There's no hiding any information. It's all on the internet. Like, although.
But if you give it to him easy, they don't have to do as much work.
This is a listener. He's not gonna.
I think you're safe.
You don't know him. He's just somebody who called. You don't know who he is.
We've done a good job.
I know all of our listeners. I trust them with my life and my son's life.
We've done a great job with we've only been scammed by our listeners how many times?
Well, we're getting emails. We're getting calendar appointments for Bitcoin transfers.
We'll deal with that in a minute.
For instance, Mike B's here.
Yeah.
It was his birthday yesterday.
Oh, nice Libra.
Happy birthday, buddy. It's his 40th.
I trust Mike B with my life.
I do too.
You know, I'd put a gun in his hand.
Didn't Mike B drive you home drunk one day?
I would let
lots of listeners done that.
I would let Mike B shoot an apple off my head at any time, at any
well,
moment.
now you're trusting his aim and his sobriety, which is that's a bad thing.
He looks like look at him. Well, he looks like he's got it dialed in. I think he's got it dialed in. Is he gonna do it? I don't know. Is he gonna stay sober? I don't know. What are you doing?
People are too distrusting. Like
distrusting?
Distrusting.
What do you want me to spell? Distrusting?
Like no one's out to get you. Everybody's fine.
Let's try this one right here. I flagged this one as my voicemail of the week, and I think it's going to surprise you.
Hey guys, it's Bubble Bath Billy. I've got an interesting, I think you'll find this interesting, a trivia tidbit or fact or whatever about Travis Pastrana. I was watching a documentary, or really a YouTube video, him giving a tour of his shop at Pastrana Land, and he's got a wall where he's got his plaques and trophies and jerseys and everything, and he's talking about all of them through his career. And then he comes to, he's got hung up a shotgun from Big Buck Hunter video game, arcade game. Well, it turns out he entered, qualified for, and then placed 8th in the World Championships for Big Buck Hunter. Just thought that was super interesting and random, with him being obviously so talented in the adventure sports, freestyle and all motocross. The fact that he would also be good enough at a video game to be in the World Championships and place 8th. Just what are the chances? Super weird. See you guys.
It's pretty damn cool.
His daughter is good as hell at any extreme sport as well. like she's doing flips on the trampoline.
Oh, is she doing it too?
Yeah. She could do all that, which makes 100% sense. Like, look at he lives in a extreme motorsports
playground.
His entire house.
And
grew
she's
up.
genetically, she's like him.
Which, by the way, it's the only benefit I could think of for getting cancer, because I'd make my wish going there. And he'd probably get in that way. I think to myself, I was like,
I think you could.
at
They're
least
like, it's an adult. Let him how sick is he?
I wouldn't go through the proper channels. I just try to email.
Are
him
you
and be like,
lying
I have
about
cancer?
or
no.
Okay.
If I ever did,
you're gonna have to wait till you look rough.
Send him the picture of when didn't he wear the bear suit once?
Yes, he did.
You would have to
we did an interview with him
because you're an adult. You would have to look rough. I'm talking James Vanderbeek now.
Okay.
You got to look rough.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look like you do now, but you just are in the beginning stages of it, that's not gonna fly. They're gonna need you to look sad.
But I'm always jealous of the parent that have the kids that can do the same things the parents are into.
Yeah, I wanted that.
And I'm like, how'd you get that?
I don't think you can control that at all.
Yeah, that seems like a random roll
Well,
of
you
dice.
can. I guess if.
Tommy's into daydreaming. I mean,
What's not a goddamn thing?
It's pretty cool.
we're on the way. We're on the way.
Okay, let me ask you guys this: had I, and I did not, but had I, when Maisie was born, like get on the floor with her with little drumsticks every day, and no matter if I
indoctrinate her
and just like had her play, and then because I didn't force it, I didn't want to do that, right? And you and Andrea and I had even talked about that. Yeah, like you knew I didn't want to do that.
Right.
And then she kind of found her own sort of a thing, but could I have done it, you think? Because she is musically inclined and she does have good rhythm. So I think I could have gotten my drummer if I wanted it.
So
Sheila E.
I've thought about this a lot. I'm like, how do
Little Sheila.
Like, how does a Deion Sanders get two kids that, one didn't make it and the other is probably not going to make it either? But at least close to the NFL. He's coaching them
I would say they're good college players.
And we've talked about this before, but Deion Sanders wasn't around much when his kids were growing up.
Did he admit that, or are you saying that?
He's playing two sports.
Well, yeah.
Well, he's just busy. I think you can just make an argument that he wasn't there like we are every afternoon at dinner.
Neon Deion, first in the NFL schedule, the entire NFL season, you're barely seeing your family.
Right.
Like when you at home games, you see them a little bit, but you're mostly traveling.
But how long ago did he retire?
And
90s, these kids are 20 years old. He was around. They were probably born. They were born after he retired.
Yeah, but he was doing all the he was traveling a lot because he was a commentator.
Is this how you guys argue at the house? I like it. I like it.
No, but what I'm saying is when you're gone a lot, you idolize your dad. And because he's never there.
Because of the distance.
Yeah. And I've seen this with other things. And you're like, you want to be your dad.
I don't think everybody idolizes. I think some people are resentful.
Well, no, there was an element of what he's saying
he still was a good dad, I think.
Like my dad worked a ton, right? And he was a sun up to sundown guy. So at 5:30 when he went away, and then he'd come 5:30 in the morning, and then he'd come home at 6, right? That's a long ass day, and I'd only get the afternoons with him. So
was it sweeter?
It was, yeah. Like there was nothing like dad coming home. Fucking nothing like it. Like when you saw the car, you were like, yeah. Like I can trigger myself.
That's funny,
just talking about it.
When I would hear my dad's car coming around, and I was like, oh
God. Hey, we're doing the same thing, but just in different directions, you know?
I just looked up, so Travis Pastrana, in 2010 and 2011, he placed within the top 20 in the world. He won $500 for each of his.
Yeah.
Get out of here, $500.
Yeah. But out of all the things he's done, you were impressed by that.
I liked it because it's weird.
A double backflip in the X Games.
Why is this guy's name Bubble Bath Billy?
Oh, he just likes to call
stranger.
He likes to call himself that. Yeah, he just
Oh, is he calling from the
he
bubble
calls
bath?
a lot. Yeah, I think he did call from a bubble bath one time.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken a bubble bath?
What are y'all talking?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
The guy that called, he said, "Hi, this is Bubble Bath Billy." I have taken a bubble bath.
TC has taken a bubble bath with me.
What?
Oh,
You
yeah,
did the
yeah,
Madison of Bridges of Madison County?
That's
And
right.
where you
I
put
forgot
your
about
arms
that.
around your wife, and you start playing with her tits, and then you take your hands down and you twinkle her bush.
Oh my god.
You
I just
twinkle-
don't. I just
It's
don't.
not as
you twinkle her bush.
There's barely any water in there.
I don't
we
think-
filled it up. It's just, there's a small pool on the top.
When you're in it, it feels like there's a lot of water, but
You get out.
when
All
you get
all
out,
the water's in my belly button.
I just don't think of guys like as taking bubble baths. But we had a friend just move and redo their house, and she's like, "Yeah, look at my bathtub. It's because my husband really wanted it." And I was like, "Oh." Like I just
pervert.
do not think of
This guy's
guys
a
as taking
fucking
baths.
pervert.
maybe he's ice bathing. Wait, maybe he's
No,
not
no,
bubble
no.
bathing.
Well,
he's like meditating in there.
I like.
I just don't hear guys taking
yeah.
baths.
Is your winky float?
I like getting in a hot tub. It's the same thing. I like sitting in hot water, and that is appealing. So if you don't have a hot tub, you have the
But
bathroom.
when you're in the
garage.
bathtub, you're
That's-
like laying down and you're naked. So it's different than in the hot tub. You're sitting up. You have shorts on. You got your arms.
I
on the
would be
side.
naked in my
drinking
hot
and
tub.
drink.
Like honestly,
Yeah.
like if I were you guys, and if we swapped houses, like every time I come home, I would just drop all my clothes in the bedroom and I'd just walk straight out there, right down the stairs, naked, just right in. Why wear clothes?
Urinal on the back of the house.
It's your house. Why wear
Well,
clothes?
because of the children,
No,
the
no, no,
neighbors,
no,
and
no,
every
no.
now and then the pool guy comes and he's got the hose, and you're like, oh, I got to get out of here.
Well, he shouldn't come after a certain time.
You want to do one more?
He's there at 9:30 on Saturday night.
Hey, can you turn the music up a little bit? I'll take a hot dog. Let's try this so I get out of here.
Hey guys, Tom, Dan, Ross, BDM, Austin here, Dan's secret cousin. I just wanted to chime in that huzz, I believe, is really short for hussy or huzzy. If you ask anybody's mom, they will say that the woman that ran around on the block and slept with other women's husbands was a hussy or huzzy, and I think it's huzz. My take. Thanks so much.
I can see that.
Love you guys.
Well, so I
That's an
had
old man take.
a mom of a mom of a girl recently told me that it was it's a girl for the girls. It's husband. It's a boy that you like, and it's your huzz.
Yes, this is what this says. It says it could be used an impolite term for hose, or it could also mean an insolent to mean a crush, meaning boo, somebody you're trying to impress.
Yeah.
So
I know. We talked about it on the show.
We
But
don't
when
know.
Tommy and his friends say we're snatching so many huzz, I'm like, well, that is hose. He's snatching the hose.
You snatch him by the
But they
pussy.
don't mean
Oh
it by
my
that.
God.
Like,
But they do.
Oh,
but they're
God.
children, so they don't know what hoe means.
You know what Snoop said?
But it's girls. We're snatching huzz. Girls.
Snoop said, we don't love them, hus.
I don't know. I looked
just
up the
these
internet.
slang terms are ridiculous.
I think it's fine. It's a slang term, you know?
That's what an old lady say.
You know what I don't like
I'm
is
cool.
that they're all the same now.
6'7".
The internet made them all like. There's nobody in California saying something different than the Floridian kids are saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
it's
There's
like-
no regional
It's standardized.
speak.
and
Yeah.
everything, yeah.
Like I did pardiddle once when I touched the roof, and Matt Offerman was like, "Oh my God, what did you just do? You just did pardiddle. That's like a northeastern thing." But I got it from somebody in Utah, and it was just like a unique thing, like that people in Florida didn't do. But now
Never
there's
heard of
none
it.
of that. See? But now there's none of that. Like all the kids are all doing 6'7" at the same time. They don't have their own.
And
like
what
nobody's
is-
coming up
It's
with their
not
own
regional
cool
anymore.
thing.
And what
Right.
is 6'7"? I forget.
I don't have.
From a song.
Nobody knows.
Okay, it's from a song.
And Andrea might know.
The origin of things now are garbage.
Okay.
Like, there's no.
I like that.
You know, it's like, what did 3 sheets to the wind? And then here's like, oh, and sailors or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
like you know,
Right.
actually stories. There's origin stories that were good. You're like, oh, that's an interesting origin story. Now it's like, oh, what's the origin of
What is
Huzz
the-
or 6'7"?
What is the origin of dung 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 sailor?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that the Italian brain rot?
Yeah. The triple D,
Dum, dum,
triple
dum,
da. Here we go.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
boy.
Things we say now.
Cappuccino ballerina?
Yeah. And there's no, the origins are nothing. They're
Dun, dun, dun,
garbage
dun, dun,
origin.
sailor.
My life
It's
is full
YouTube.
of this, fighting with the post office, fighting with the internet company, you know, all of that. I've turned into an old lady.
Yeah, true.
La, la, la.
And I sit
What are
in
you
the
fighting with the internet
And I
about?
sit in the garage. Sitting in the garage not as fun when you don't have internet.
Peeing in your sink.
I can't wait to have my urinal. Do they make black urinals?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sure they make
yes.
whatever. I'm sure you can go
Could
whatever.
I get a custom made urinal like the
What,
large?
why are you trying to spend more money on the project that is crazy
I
as it
don't
is?
believe I said I was spending any money. I said, can I get? That means somebody's going to make it for me.
Oh,
I'm not gonna buy it, but like the Lars Ulrich. Have you seen the toilet, the Metallica toilet, where you sit on Lars's lap? We've seen it on the show before. What if I had a custom cool? Like, what's the coolest urinal I can have?
Oh, I'm sure there's ridiculous. Like, I'm sure there's a Japanese urinal that's like so.
Oh, Japanese, smaller.
They might have it at H Mart.
They might.
Urinal cakes.
A urinal of R. Kelly's victims.
Oh my God,
I shouldn't have said that.
I get it.
offended my
I get it. I get
Guys
it.
on drugs.
No, because I'm gonna pee on you. I get it.
Right,
I'm
but-
sorry.
Still, that's
No, it's good. It's good.
That's a good ending point.
All right.
Okay, you nappy-headed hoes. Let's get out of here and rock the vote.
I think it deserves a plot.
I'm sorry.
brown tooth, blue tooth, and we're out.
Okay. The Beer Fest Sofa and Suds the weekend before Thanksgiving weekend. So mark your calendars for that. We'll be at the Fair Villa Halloween party October
will.
15th.
Come on out.
So come out and join us.
Pull your tits out at the Fair Villa Halloween party.
Because isn't that like
anything
a
goes.
festival Halloween
would you,
party?
Would you pull your tits out at the?
They don't look good.
I love your
What?
tits. I think they look great.
They're not like Fakos or anything.
Yeah,
Fine,
yeah.
I don't want Fagos.
Yeah. That's,
She can't take a compliment. This lady cannot take a compliment.
I thought I would be,
By this time, I thought I'd be
need to work
sucking my
with-
friend's tits.
I need to work with Dr. Powers a little bit more.
By
before I
this
go.
time, I thought I would be sucking my friend's wife's tits, but apparently we're just not successful enough.
God.
Does
All right.
Dr. Powers hand out samples of the Ozempic?
I know.
Oh, well, you want the GPL ones?
Yeah,
you want a GPL one?
A little microdose, just a little.
A little GPL one.
Yeah.
Also, anybody has a
Peptide.
plastic surgeon, I'm ready to start.
What are you gonna do?
Just a little something here.
Little nip, a little tuck?
Yeah, just a little. Just a little something.
Yeah.
Not the
Way down yonder on the shadow.
Just a little something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone you trust.
Wait till you see what happens next.
I hope you go full Catwoman.
Where they really
I'll be
are.
Lion Man. You'll be Lion Man.
Ken and Barbie.
Do you think those people are happy? When you see the people and
Oh,
they've
they're
turned
happy.
themselves into a creature,
Oh God.
that
some
you know
creature.
they're sad at night, right? You know they come home and then they're sitting there.
They're
they-
right. I went too far.
Yeah, you know they went too far.
Yeah, but they
And
look,
they know they went too far.
Yeah, they look fine though. I mean, compared to
Not
Hey.
Catman. Catman does not look fine.
But you're the queen of going too far, so go for
You
it.
just need. That's why you start at 45, which is next birthday.
Okay.
I think it's my next birthday. And you
Ooh,
just
you get to get a colonoscopy.
You just got to do a little
Oh, yeah.
tiny bit
You gotta
every
get
10
that.
years.
You
and
got to
then-
get a colonoscopy now.
You
All
don't
right,
know.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
easy.
4% chance of getting colon
It's
cancer.
easy breezy.
96% chance you don't get it.
Stop. We know people that have died of colon cancer.
There you go. I know
So.
people that got struck by lightning. No, I don't.
it
It never happens. I just saw some hunters got struck by lightning, and I was like, God damn, that's some bad luck.
Yeah, out in Colorado, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, all right.
I heard the deer were cheering that they died. Everybody's fighting about it on the internet now. Let's get out of here.
Should have ended on the urinal.
Yeah, should have been
It
another
got worse.
urinal.
It got worse.
Yeah, it did. Let's get out of here.
All right. We'll see you on Monday's BDM show.
Thanks for being here, guys. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Take care of each other, and we will see you Monday.
Thanks for having me.